rí ni wọ́n so ẹrú ni wọ́n ọwọ́ àbí wọ́n exchange àwọn nǹkan tí ò ná tí ò lórí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ nǹkan tí àwọn yẹn wá ń kó bíbá yìí wọ́n tún kó padà wá fi ṣe òwò ẹrú pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba yìí. So ní kí wọ́n stop gbogbo àwọn kíni because àwọn èèyàn lọ́dọ̀ sí wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tó bá dẹ̀ sí online ìsìn wàhálà máa tẹ̀lé so wọ́n ṣe pé bóyá eré ni o I'm serious of waiting at the top.
Oyemi.
I'm waiting at just online.
Thank you so much, our brother. Thank you. Let's go straight to Ungua. Ugu. Can you? Go ahead. All right. I believe that person is from Nigeria. It's connection problem as usual. So, as I was saying anyway, hopefully that individual will come back in. If you want to join me on the TikTok, send a request. I'll bring you in as well. If you want to join us on TikTok, we've just connected, our backup Facebook, but the real Facebook we've been taking up for the next 59 days. But I do have a backup that I can come through as a journalist. So if you want to join me on the TikTok, send a message. If you want to join, I could bring you in on Instagram as well because I'm, you're all facing the camera in front of me. I still have about, it's just 12 o'clock. So, we probably run the program as much as I can do. If you want to speak as well on the space, do come in. If our people speak Yoruba, don't worry, I will do as much of translation. If you want to join, send a request. Prince Ayobami says he wants to join. How do I bring you in? I think you have to send a request because I still don't get the message of this TikTok. So I don't know how I'm going to bring you in, but you have to send a request. You have to send a request, Prince. Send a request and I will invite you. If you want to join on the TikTok, let me know. The question we should ask ourselves, let's forget about even the Yoruba nation, the Biafra nation. Why should it be difficult for us to travel abroad? Why? If Nigeria was a great country, why should it be difficult for me and you? I mean, we won't go outside Nigeria. We won't go enjoy ourselves. I'm not talking about Dubai. You want to go to this Scandinavia country. Why is it difficult? Why must it be difficult for us to go and have a great time? Why must it be difficult? It's difficult because Nigeria economy has not worked for a very long time. Shout out to the Koiki Media team. I could cite you there, through the back end. The reason why we are finding it difficult is because I think you've sent a request. All right, let me accept it. If anybody wants to come on the TikTok, you can come in. You can come and even disagree with me. This is a open mic. I don't expect everybody to believe or agree that we should dissolve Nigeria, but come and tell us what is the option on the table, the best option, so that there will be peace in the Igbo land, there will be peace in Hausa land, and the other ethnic group. Go ahead, Prince. We're not taking calls because I'm using that phone for streaming at the moment. But go ahead, Prince, until I'm setting up, and then we can do another opening of the line for those of you that wants to call in. Oh yeah, Egbon's okay, Prince. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Koiki.
You're welcome.
I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Grateful.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, this is my first time coming to your live show anyway.
We appreciate, sir.
One thing let me start from Nigeria as a whole. We Nigeria as a citizen.
Yeah, and before I let you go ahead, Prince, I don't want us to be sentiment. If there's any reason why some of us think that we can still fix Nigeria, not somebody like me, but I want people to express their real mind. We are not restricting people not to come and talk against, even if you still believe in Tinubu is a human being. So just go ahead, because sometimes people think, if I go on that boy show or that man show, it will not allow me to say what I want to say. Even if you love Atiku, me, I love Showore, but I know nobody go support Showore vision of revolution. Go ahead, Prince. Thank you so much.
Yeah, at this point, if you are still being self-centered or being partial about the problem of Nigeria, then we're calling for something very terrible that might happen soon. At this point, we should not be self-centered about it shouldn't be politics anymore. We are all Nigerians. And what we are looking for is a way forward for Nigerians, how we can go forward. I am a Yoruba man. I am from Ogun State.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
I like I used to say, it is not all about PDP, APC, Labour Party. No. We Nigeria as a person, we need to stabilize our mental stage. Yeah, let me just tell you, I am very close to so many politicians. I have friends who are in house. I have sister-in-law who is a commissioner. I have them who are senators.
We all have them. I have my stepbrother is a politician, so every one of us have them. I mean, they've been doing politics since 1999, so we cannot dispute that we don't even have people that are very close to us that are friends. Go ahead.
Yes. At this point, if you have, like you said, if you have had an opportunity having some, let's say, 1 hour chat or 1.5 hour chat with any politician, I am 101% sure that they don't have any plan for this country. But yes, I'm telling you the truth. The only plan they have is how they will enrich themselves and make their immediate family comfortable and loot the money and save for the nearest future. That is what they are after. You don't have to know any politician before you can be successful in Nigeria. It doesn't work that way in abroad.
Can I ask questions? Can I be asking you question in between that? Why is it a mindset something that our politicians just think that let me just go in there, get as much as I can because it's a time frame and then I move out. Go ahead.
Yes, you're right. It is not just the politician alone. I'm going to be talking across the whole system. It's not just the politician. In fact, there are people in Nigeria who are making times 100 of what a senator is making per annum. We have some businessmen who are so wicked, who are so corrupt. We have a lot in the civil services.
Those are the wicked ones. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Who are extremely corrupt.
Extremely rich as well.
Yes, extremely rich. That's what I'm saying. When someone is corrupt, definitely you will be extremely rich. We have in the churches.
Hey, voila. Hey, even Babalawo. I don't see Babalawo with a dry Bentley. Go ahead.
Are you getting me? We have in the urbans.
Yeah.
We have in the traditional rulers. We have everywhere. Because they have seen us that, these people, let us give them a crumbles of pieces of something. Are you getting me? The problem is that when it was intentional, it was a deliberate act. I must tell you. It is a deliberate act, the way they are running the Nigerian system of government. It is a deliberate act. And I don't see them changing soon.
So what is the way forward, Prince? Don't be sentimental.
Yeah.
What is the way forward? Because many people have said the way forward is, let's bring the new breed of new Nigerians that will change this narrative. Some have said that let's even go and join. I've seen people telling me that let Igboho go and join politics, and I'm not joking.
See, let me tell you something. Okay, let me make this of the former vice president.
Yemi Osibajo.
He was a pastor.
And a senior advocate of Nigeria. Very brilliant man. How they manage to use him like that and dump him, I don't understand.
And a senior advocate of Nigeria. And he was the vice president of Nigerian country for good 8 years. I know people who are very closer to him that today they are multi-millionaires. I
know one as well. I will not. This one stayed with me in London for a while, and then after he campaigned for them, he returned back in 2015, and the rest is. Anytime I come to Nigeria, it takes me to go and eat pepper soup. It doesn't give me money. I don't know why.
I don't want to mention.
No, we don't do that here. Go ahead.
The way forward is that we as a Nigeria, everybody needs to change his or her mindset. It has to start from our household.
Okay.
Yes, it has to start from each household. If everybody can put, like you going out eating something and me dropping this lion on the floor is something wrong. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Me going on the road, stay in a very good place and bring out my pee and I peed on the floor, which it is not proper. It is when we can we have to work on ourselves as an individual. We have to change.
Do you think that we can really change that at this particular time? Especially
yes,
with. Do
yes,
you think it's too late, or
yes.
it can?
There's nothing that is too late. Like I used to say. Now let me tell you, the mindset is very easy for us to change our mindset. Are you getting me? The only thing we need, like in Nigeria, I left Nigeria going to a year. I'm in the UK at the moment.
Okay.
When I saw the whole thing, I decided to relocate.
You don't want it to catch up with you.
Yeah, because I don't want my children to pass
God.
through the same thing
Okay.
I'm going through.
Imagine you just came. No minute. Imagine you just came 1 year ago. I mean, my mom saw this. What you are saying, my mom saw it in 1991. She traveled out of Nigeria due to the dollar exchange rate. The dollar was not 40 naira when my mom left Nigeria. Go ahead.
Like I used to have an uncle who lives in the UK. And it is happening at the moment. Because
there's more people that want to join.
Really,
let's bring them in. Okay.
The whole thing has really turned upside down.
Okay.
So now, what we need, we just need a working system. Are you getting it? We need a working system.
Can Tinubu bring this working system? Let's be realistic. Mute. If you're coming in, please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Let's be civilized here. Mr. Sandon, is your own sound that is coming out. Mute yourself, please, until you're called. Can Tinubu really bring any changes? If you want to come in on Instagram as well, I can bring you in. Can Tinubu bring any new changes?
Tinubu, I don't see it happening, and I don't see anybody doing it at the moment.
Okay.
I don't want to be biased. I need to speak my mind. Are you getting me?
So if Tinubu cannot bring it, which is
what I'm saying is that even if Tinubu has a mind of giving us a working system,
Mr. Abiodun Richard said Tinubu can bring the change. That is my own opinion, please. Oh, your opinion is valid, but the question is, if Tinubu bring all these changes, if he goes back to the north after 4 years, because Tinubu only had 4 years, even if he does 4 years, he has another 4 years. He has only 8 years. I've calculated it. Tinubu finished maximum. We don't want to be saying 8 years on this platform because he only has 4 years. Give and take. By 2031, he has completed his 8 years. He has transformed the system. He has stabilized the institution. I'm just trying to be nice. He has done everything that we expect. And then he goes back to these. They are mad people. The part of the northern. They're not thinking like we Yorubas are thinking. They are dragging us back. So if Tinubu leaves, Tinubu will be 87. He will be somewhere watching me. I will now be in his age mate then, because I'll be probably maybe 60 something. Then I will be now control again, because whether we like it or not, they're not going to give it to the Igbos, and that's a fact. The presidency is not going back to the southeast in 2031. It is going back to the north. So before we bring the next person in quickly, because I want to bring Mr. Sandom in.
I understand your point. I don't really want to go to the issue of the northerners, the easterners at the moment.
Yes.
It's a very wide issue.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
Like I used to say, people should know whoever that can feed himself, like whoever that can have 2 meals square in Nigeria in a day, we never allow anybody to brainwash him. Are you getting me?
All right.
A lot of people have been brainwashed.
A lot of people have been brainwashed.
Back to your question.
Yes.
Back to your question that can Tinubu give us a working system? If Tinubu is going to give us a working system, then a lot of people need to go down. I'm not even talking of politicians as I'm talking.
A lot of people need to go down. All right. All that thought there. Somebody is even asking on the YouTube, Koiki, please, can you help me to ask him how he changed the mindset of a Fulani? We'll come back to that. Abdul Salam say it is definitely going back to the north. That means that the Igbos are not going to have any presidency. Maybe they might have the vice. Let's come to Mr. Smart Don. Unmute yourself. We are getting people on the TikTok and they are communicating. And this is an open mic. You don't have to love what we are doing, but we want to hear from you, because that is the only way we can gauge why you still want to keep Nigeria. Because those Biafra will tell you Nigeria is not working. I'm coming back to you, Olaniro. If you want to join on the Twitter space as well, we'll be picking you one at a time. Mr. Smart Don, go ahead, please.
Good morning, sir.
A very good morning and welcome to the program.
Yes,
And please do not abuse somebody else's view. That is their view. That is the way they see Nigeria. We all see Nigeria differently. Oh. I don't want anybody to abuse somebody else. Let them just say their say, and then you say yours as well. Go ahead, Mr. Smartdown.
I would like to address my people. That is Yoruba.
All right, go ahead.
I really love the way Biafra is. Forget whether they have some other people that are like they have some food among them, but I really love their people. I'm telling you, they obey. Kí ni ó ní àwa Yorùbá lára? Kí ló ní wá lára? Kí ló ní wá lára? Ká tẹ̀lé o, ká tẹ̀lé mọ̀ràn, ká gbàmọ̀ràn. Ẹ̀yin lè ti ń pa gbogbo ń pa ìyá ń jẹ yín.
Okay.
Ẹ wá rẹ̀ lè fún yín láti kọ̀ ya yín. Bọ̀ ẹ dìde. Ẹni tó bá kọ̀ yà fún yín tètè ẹ dìde. Ìyá tí ì dé yín.
Okay.
With the situation of Nigeria right now. Bí nìkan tẹ́ ẹ fi ṣiṣẹ́ fún iṣẹ́ òṣìwò lẹ́yìn ṣe tẹ́ ẹ dáṣẹ́lẹ̀.
But the NLC are going to do that tomorrow. Anyway, we hope and say that the NLC will do that tomorrow. But go ahead.
Because I don't know how many times you've been coming online and they've been telling you a jail will not work.
Okay.
Are you not seeing it yourself?
Okay.
Is there anything you are achieving of it?
Okay.
For how many years you have been voting?
All right. Well, people believe that they were rigged in this voting as well. I know the caller that is talking is our regular here. I want to get the new people that we are not used to. Mr. Smartdown, just put your thought there. Because somebody's even saying, what is the man point, please? Okay, maybe you want to make your point quickly. Somebody's just asking. Abiodun Richard say, what is your point? Go straight to your point. No. Speak. Somebody wants to know your point. Mr. Smartdown, go ahead. If any points here, somebody's asking, what is your point, please?
My point is that let every Yoruba people, every Yoruba, every already kì ọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wa ò mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. Àwọn tá a mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ á lè ṣe.
Okay.
Àwọn tá a mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Let's start this thing. This another one day we need.
Okay. All right.
These are our people.
Okay.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká pọ́ sórí social media. Every time posting. Yorùbá people tó wà ní Twitter ní òpó wọn pé méjì.
Okay.
Olakunle, I see you, bro.
All right.
Olakunle, let there be every Yoruba. Gbogbo every online sílẹ̀. Ẹ máa bọ̀ wá sí Twitter. The way Biafra is like training every day. We need that right now. We need that. If you really love your people and to save them.
All right, so we need to engage on Twitter according to this in the video. I'm coming on Twitter space in a minute. I still have one more person. Mute the mic back. Let's go to Ari's Will. Go ahead. Unmute yourself. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, my dear. How are you?
I did, brother. I did very well. Apart from the British weather, they go in and out. It goes sunny one day, it goes cold one day. And I never drink my tea because we love tea this morning. Go ahead. Let's hear from your point.
That is what we believe. I really thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I really thank you for that. You see, our problem in Nigeria today, from my own standpoint, is not who is in that seat presently.
Okay.
It is the institution itself. That is our problem.
The institution.
What we that is still there today.
Okay.
So on my part, what I think that is better for Nigeria now is this. Let's change that institution. We call it democracy. Meaning government of the people, by the people,
And for the people. That's what we are told.
It's not exactly what is happening there.
Why is it not happening?
Because if you check what happened on that president,
It looks like there's a lagging behind the speaker. All right. It seems that we are struggling with with your call coming through. We had your point, but I'm asking another question, but you're not replying back. I'm saying that why is those institutions not working? Is it deliberate?
it's like Honestly.
All right, we're struggling with your. Maybe you want to come back out and come back in and make a request. I'll bring you back in. Come out and let me bring you back in again because we can hardly hear what you're saying. Let me come to the Twitter space. Olaniro, unmute yourself and let's hear your point of view, and then I'll go back again to the TikTok. Olaniro, go ahead. Yeah. No. Mute yourself. As will. Mute yourself. Go ahead, Olaniro. We're now in the Twitter space. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's talk to a man. Yeah. Go ahead, Olaniro. I can hear you. Go ahead. Yes.
Ó jẹ́ kójú máa tì wọ́n tí wọ́n bá ń sọ pé pé tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé ibo ló ti wá kó wá sọ pé Nàìjíríà ó jẹ́ kójú. Because tó bá yẹ pé kò ní Nàìjíríà ni tí ẹni kò ní sọ pé Nàìjíríà lòun fi bọ́. Ok, ẹni tó ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà lòun kí ni ìtumọ̀ Nàìjíríà lédè ẹ̀? Kí ni ìtumọ̀ Nàìjíríà lédè Yorùbá? Nàìjíríà ò ní mí ní lédè Yorùbá. Tó bá lọ wo mí ní Nàìjíríà lédè àwọn òyìnbó àjàǹdùkú tí wọ́n wá terrorize wá bí báyìí. Wàá rí pé ọ̀run lórí Nàìjíríà ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ bí ọ̀run àpáàdì àwọn aláìní láàrí àwọn olórí burúkú wọn kan. Ó lọ wo ìtumọ̀ Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tó mí nìyẹn. Tó ń gbàdúrà wọn sọ pé ní ibo ló ti wá ó ní kọ́ńtì olóhùn ti wá níbo ló ti wá kọ́ńtì àwọn ọlọ́sọ́wọ́ àpáàdì ló ti wá níbo ló ti wá kọ́ńtì àwọn gbèrè àwọn aláìní láàrí ibẹ̀ ló ti wá ìtumọ̀ Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Àpapọ̀ pé ó ti ẹ̀dá àbí kò dáa ṣé ìyẹn ni òun ni ọba bí wọn ní ìsìn wọn sọ pé tó bá yẹ kó fi ní Nàìjíríà ní ìsìn ọmọ àgbẹ̀ pásítà sí kejì ẹ ọmọ àgbọ̀ ọmọ Nàìjíríà ni ọmọ àti rẹpísẹ̀ǹtì pé ọmọ aláìní láàrí ọmọ tó wá láti lu ìlú aláìní láàrí so Nàìjíríà ò bá àjà orúkọ oṣooṣù tó dá orúkọ burúkú ní tọ́pẹ́ lọ pé kò tẹ̀ wá dá Nàìjíríà nǹkan tẹ̀ wá gbádùn so bí wàá ní nǹkan tí táwọn ẹ̀fẹ́ kú lórí àríṣẹ́ ní ìpadà but mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé ibi tí abadé ibi tí abadé kóńdò tí báyìí tó máa ń pàdé àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò títí wọn ó ń lọ bí tírẹ̀nì ní òkòdó rárá rẹ̀ láti gbá anybody dànù. So Nàìjíríà ti tán níbi tá a gbé níbi tá a dé gbòòrò. So kó máa lọ parẹ́ mọ́ Nàìjíríà kọ́ ìyá kó ní Nàìjíríà ní ìsìn. So àìjà kó join Yorùbá nation àbí kó join Biafra. So kó ló máa ṣe ń bẹ̀ because ní ìsìn Nàìjíríà ti tán o.
Okay, thank you so much. We come back to you. Somebody say, please come to Nigeria to start what you push Igboho to. Igboho is not a baby, so that is a irrelevant question. Ask something much more constructive because that shows that you are intellectually very, very dumb. Let's come to Emmanuel. UK started the project Nigeria from here. I can be here and also, take it down. Most of you doesn't know that the word Nigeria started from the British Parliament in 1913. So when you are saying we should come back home, Simon Ekpa should come back home, Koiki should come back home, we don't really have to come back home. And Igboho is not a baby. Igboho knew what he was doing. He knew what he wants. So when some of you are saying that we pushed Igboho, that is come on, I think you should have something else to say. Let's come to Emmanuel on the TikTok, and then I'm going to pick a call later on. Go ahead, Emmanuel, on the TikTok.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
A very good afternoon.
Mr. Koiki, thank you. Thank you for the work you are doing.
We should thank you, Lady Mary. You're welcome, sir.
You are doing. You're a real fighter. You're a real warrior, and I pray God will continue to give you strength.
You see.
For me, I always say to people that Nigeria is gone and it's gone.
Okay.
Now it's not for the Yorubas to come together and say let's go on our own way. But that Tinubu is going to make heaven and earth, it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
All those, like what he was saying yesterday, all those are just rubbish because Buhari said it 8 years ago. Nothing happened.
So you didn't think that whatever Tinubu said yesterday was going to make any big impact?
It's not going to make any difference. It's not going to make any difference.
Okay.
We're not deceiving ourselves.
Okay.
We're just promoting the evil day again. So if you really want to go, the Yorubas now, it's not time for us. Everybody is suffering. Whether you are living like now, I live in abroad. I live in Europe. I see the system. I see how the system is working. Tell me what is working in Nigeria. Just tell me one thing that is working. Nothing. Nothing is working. I was watching the ministerial
list,
screening. It's disgracing.
Yeah.
How can you call yourself you want to become minister? Out of 5 credits, you have 2 credits. You have 2 credits out of 5 credits. The another one came that he started primary school right from the age of 3. Who don't start?
Okay.
And these are the people that they call themselves professor. How did they get to professor level?
Okay.
All of them that Senate House, all of them bought their own certificate. So if you continue this way, there's no way Nigeria can be better.
There's no way Nigeria can be better. Okay.
Let's not deceive ourselves. So it's now for the Yorubas to come together and say, we put our mind and say, let's go. Let's go. This is time for us to demand for our own country, for our own land, and let's go. And as I told some people, I said, until when you people start killing your children to eat.
When somebody, I'm just reading some of the comments here because, like I said, it's an open mic. Everybody, somebody say, just they play on social media. When you hear people like that say that, just they play, does that really mean that these people love Nigeria to the extent that they think that, whatever we are doing, we are just playing, it's not going to make it's not going to bring anything to the table? How do you respond to people like that saying, social media, this is not going to happen and all that?
I look at those type of people as they are not knowledgeable of what is happening on the ground.
They don't have the knowledgeable of what is happening.
Yeah, they don't have.
Okay.
They don't have.
Okay.
If they have, they will understand that that country is gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
Whatever Tinubu is want to do, without the UK and the Americans, they cannot do anything.
They cannot do anything.
It's going to be borrowing money. It's going to be borrowing money and borrowing money, just as Buhari did for good 8 years.
Buhari the sadist, the bomb bastard. Buhari the sadist.
So people are saying, Tinubu is going to do it, guys. It's the one that's going to do. Nobody can do shit. Even though we get there, he cannot do nothing. At Tinubu get there, he cannot do anything. Okay. The country is gone. It's gone. With that time, the diaspora will know what is happening. Even the Europeans know that Nigeria is gone. They're just
playing our mind.
They are
playing with the lives of Nigerians.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
This is what most Nigerians that are living in Nigeria doesn't know, that they are just playing on our intelligence to see what we are going to do.
How can the Republic of Niger have so much vast amount of uranium and yet they are in poverty? They are the most the poverty country in the world apart from Nigeria. They have uranium that is needed by the French country, but yet they are very poor. It doesn't make sense. All right, thank you so much. Go ahead.
It doesn't make sense because they take all these resources for their own. They're not using it to help the Africans.
Okay.
Thank God for me. I'm happy that African leaders, some of them are now waking up.
Okay.
I know very soon. If anything happens in Nigeria, that will be the total collapse of everything for the Europeans and the Americans.
All right.
Thank you for allowing me to speak my mind.
You are more than welcome. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much. I was in Nigeria for 6 months, and that is a fact that is there. You can go and check my name. I was in Nigeria for 6 months. We're gonna pick the next caller from Ilori, one of our regular. Hello, caller. Go ahead. Yes.
Thank you for the inspiration.
You're welcome. I have to deal with too many Nigerians that are still gullible about what is happening in Nigeria. Go ahead, caller.
Thank you for inspiring the old and the young. We are also inspiring the generation here unborn. Because when they are born and they are born into your nation, they will enjoy what we are trying to do. So now, because of the diaspora, when I want Nigeria, when I want to Nigeria, people don't want anything. We know what is going on. If we talk, the law enforcement are going to shut us up. If I look at what's up in
Okay.
You see, Nigeria is not good. The law enforcement are just supporting the elites. They are supporting people
In
in government.
government.
The army, the police, the civil defense, they are going to arrest me. They are supporting, guiding all the elites alone. I know what is happening in Nigeria. Tomorrow, I want to actualize Yoruba nation.
Okay.
Immediately, I want to have rules and regulations that I will follow, like America, like UK, like Canada, like every other Western country. I want rules and regulations. I want a good constitution. I don't want to steal. I don't want to be a court member. I don't want to be anybody to kill. I don't want to make money anyhow. I want to follow the rules and regulations of the constitution of the nation.
Okay.
That is it. So,
Mute, Mama T. We're coming to you in a minute. Let's let the caller on the line finish. I'm coming to you, Mama KT. Yeah, go ahead, Alaji. We can hear you.
So, you are giving us inspiration.
Okay. Okay. Alright, possible anyway. So there's no way we can say we cannot do any more apart from encouraging more Nigerians to think otherwise. Whether they still want Nigeria or not. Thank you so much, Alaji. Let's allow the next person to come in, Eshegoni, and that's one of our regulars as well from Ilorin. Go ahead, Mama KT. You're live with us on the transmission now.
Oh, thank you so much. I so much appreciate for this opportunity that
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And I want to contribute for what of you know the pertaining Nigeria issue. Please, I read some comments saying that you have to go to Nigeria.
Yeah, that's what most of them say. They say I have to come to Nigeria.
Yeah, that you guys should. Yoruba always make this parable that all the electoral battle of my Tida. That's what Yoruba normally says as a parable. Check what the parent cartoon you are here for. Let me just say, because we know that we are responsible in Nigeria. And as it is now, we don't need so-called Nigeria again. All we need in Nigeria, all we need now is for us to go separate ways. I was even before I was born, I heard so many things about how Nigeria has become. Up to date, there's no improvement, no changes. Last year, I told one Papa came to Germany because I lived in Germany. One Papa came to Germany. I told their father that was 2021. I told this father, do you know that Tinubu made a terrible mistake? Even he made a terrible mistake. The mistake is that for them to fight for the Yoruba nation, they are supposed to fight for the nation. But they did not do that. They did not even their own concern for their own purpose. For them to join Igboho.
Why do you think they don't want to join this, movement? Why?
They fight for their own pocket.
Okay.
For me, I believe that when we have this Yoruba nation, I believe that Yoruba will have they have their own stand. In any country, do you realize that in Nigeria today, most of our pastors have no value? We don't have a value. But, do you know that? Let me just go side of being a nation. Okay, look at Nigeria today. I was telling this about that. Do you know what happens?
The grass. We are the grass that they are eating.
Yes, look where is Brenda, Papa. Where is the Brenda? Look at the south and east today. What we have there? We have no company. All the companies are
destroyed. They are folded up. Okay, let me inject this. Tinubu says he's going to revive the manufacturing industry. Okay, so you don't even want me to land. He said he's going to do it by 2024 March, and more Nigerians will be employed. I'm a journalist. I have to keep the question going. Yeah, I'm listening. Okay.
Look at the most annoying part. Look at the little country that look at this country that women is the president. They are doing well. Not to talk a giant of Africa cannot even giant of himself. What kind of country is that? But the whole, at least I'm thinking about. I'm not talking about European side. Let me talk about Africa.
Okay.
I've been to 6 African countries.
Okay.
Nigeria is the only thing that they don't like in that country. And we call it a giant. Where is the giant? Giant of finance, giant of corruption, giant of prostitution, giant of things. Is that a giant?
Okay. When those at home, let me put this out. Most Nigerians at home think that maybe we are frustrated outside Nigeria. That's why we are really doing what we are doing. What will you say to them? Okay, all right. I'll do that in a minute. All right, go ahead. My. Oh, I think I might have. Yeah, go ahead.
We go to school. We school in Nigeria, right?
Mm.
Please, get out people for school. No, I've been seeing you roll little. I want pension and say I want to of little to watch it. For our government, I want them to look up to that one again.
Okay.
I want they sponsor their children. Their children are coming here to school. They are not coming here to do what they do now.
All right. Did
I've never seen any of our black person now that is you have the company here. At the end of the day, he's the head of the company. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, ma, before I bring somebody else in from another platform, because there's more people that want to speak, and you still have time. I'm still not in a rush. We have more time, so you might come back in again. When when Nigerians are saying that, look, we understand all these rhetorics, but the foundation is the reason why we are not doing very well. But they're not talking about the foundation that we were put together. 351 ethnic people. We look at countries that are smaller. Let's take Sweden. A Nigerian applied for a visa. It was not given that visa. The question I'm asking is, do you think that Nigeria can still be rectified, can still come back?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe in one Nigeria anymore.
Okay.
Do you know why?
I'm listening.
Look at these national people. They don't see us as one.
Oh.
We see them as one person. Northern people don't see us as one. That's one thing I want people to understand. That's the reason why the community is fighting. These people are not see us as one. Northern people are just doing as Allah Akbar. You people are doing the same thing, but their mindset with us are not the same thing.
I'm not the same.
All Nigerian people should understand.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We'll come back to you. When we want the request again. Let me come to. I'm sure definitely this is not Simon Ekpa, but he's using Simon Ekpa the first. Can you unmute yourself and let's hear from you, because I know this is not the image of Simon Ekpa.
Good morning.
But we have too many Simon Ekpa that are fighting the government. So even if the government is trying to take down one Simon Ekpa, there's still multiple Igboho out there, and that's why they keep saying that I'm the one that keep pushing Igboho. As if Igboho is a baby. Go ahead and let me hear from you.
We are all Simon Ekpa.
The good guy.
We watch everybody that we Simon Ekpa. Good morning, dear friends, and my own Oduduwa people. Yoruba Nation. Koiki, I've always wanted to be on your show because you're somebody that one thing I learned from Mazen Namikano is consistency, and it doesn't matter what comes your way. You stand your ground and you stand where you stand. You don't shake, you don't move, and that is something I see in you, and I just want to say it's commendable.
Thank you.
It is commendable, and it's hard for you to see people like that nowadays.
You know what? I was listening to our sister that just spoke,
Yeah.
and you can sense the frustration.
Mm.
You can sense the anger.
Mm.
You can sense everything that we already know.
Okay.
You know, there was a program that we had, and it was with Oraniren was also there. And we had that program where one Nigerianist came. Initially, he didn't. He's one Nigerianist. Initially, he didn't. He said, "Oh, I love what you guys are doing, you know, but I'm a one Nigerianist. But I think I support this. I think you see this Biafra issue. I don't think it should be hid under the rug anymore. That this and that, that people are dying. Oh, blah blah blah." He said a lot of things.
Mm.
And then we asked him, "Do you still believe in?" He said, "I'm a proud Nigerian. I love Nigeria and all of that." And but you know, we usually we kick people like that out because we're no longer here. We give people a chance to come and poison our spaces. So our brother already read that man confronted the guy. He asked him a question. What is Nigeria? What is Nigeria? That was the question he asked him. And whenever you catch them off guard, when you catch them off guard like that, they start to stumble.
The mumble.
They don't know what to say.
Most people, sorry, my brother. Most people think Nigeria is about the artist, the musician, the Nigerian football that is playing in World Cup, where we have Igbos and Yoruba. I'm not sure whether we have Hausa there, but the Hausa are the one in charge of the money. I don't think people understand. They think Nigeria is like the SH0W, the Amala, the Begiri. You know, when we say Nigeria, what is Nigeria? They'll start telling you the Super Eagle play in 1996. Maybe we didn't know that before, but now that we start understanding the reason behind Nigeria, but some of them are still saying, no, we are proud Nigerians. Go ahead. I'm coming to those that are calling. Let's deal with this on the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Already went down, confronted him, and then he asked him, what is Nigeria? Are you a Nigerian? And then he didn't know how to answer that. And he was trying to dodge away from the question. But finally, he finally said that Nigeria is a fraud.
Ew.
And we were like, wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I mean, even that would shock me.
I think my sister wants to respond. My sister wants to respond to you there. Go ahead, Mama Katie.
Yeah. He said Nigeria is a fraud. And I'm like,
okay.
A minute ago, you were just telling us how Nigeria, you are Nigeria and everybody. You said it's a fraud. And he said, and we asked him, if you know that Nigeria is a
1 minute,
fraud,
Mr. Timmy, on the line.
Why would you continue to live in a fraud? I grew up hearing that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, right? Well, I mean, it's not rocket science to see how many youths are the leaders of tomorrow today. We grew up praying for Nigeria. I remember when I was young, every day in the church, they say, pray for this country, Nigeria is going to be better. And I prayed and I prayed and it's still getting worse.
Maybe we need to pray more. Hold your thought.
That tomorrow it's going to be worse than today.
All right, hold your thought there. Let me come to the call on the line because I want to get the three of you, and then I'm going to ask the three of you questions that you're going to help me answer, because it seems that people are saying that we are just wasting our time. Let me go to Mr. Timmy. Let's hear his own point of view first, and then I'm going to come back to Mr. Simon on the Twitter space. If you want to come in as well, let us know. We will bring you in. It's a live transmission. It's an open mic. Even if you believe in one Nigeria, you need to come and tell us what it is that you want us to believe in that one Nigeria. Go ahead, Mr. Timmy.
Exactly. Yes. I'm calling purposely because of that question that you just asked.
Okay.
You see, those people that are saying we're only wasting our time on social media, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You see, the reason why they're saying that is because Nigerian hasn't happened to them.
Oh.
Nigerian hasn't served them their own breakfast.
Okay.
And they were all in their comfort zone.
Okay.
This is the difference between white people and black people.
Okay.
White people, they believe if something happens to any one of them, they will, they will protest, they will walk thumbs down. They won't say, oh, because it's not me, it doesn't affect me, so why will I protest? Why will I come out? Why will I fight for my people? But we black people, so far we are comfortable. So far that thing we were complaining about hasn't happened to any member of the family. They believe it's not happening.
Okay.
Yes. That's why when I had some people that, oh, don't you say everything that's good? They will say, but the city we are saying in the city, they were happening only in the villages.
Oh, so we don't care about the people in the village.
Exactly. So are those people in the villages are not human beings? They will say, oh, but here in Lagos Island, we are safe. You can, I said, but nothing has to be when you're not supposed to do directly or any member of your family before you are going to react. So that's my answer to those people is because Nigerians hasn't served them their own breakfast. They're in their comfort zone, so they don't care about others.
All right. Before you go, Mr. Timmy, one more question to you. The question I want to ask you is: in reality, can Nigeria really come back as a giant of Africa? Mr. Mama Kate is laughing already.
Is there at any point in time that Nigeria is a giant of Africa, or we're just deceiving ourselves?
We're just deceiving ourselves.
We've been deceiving ourselves for a very long time.
Okay, I hear that from the West all the time. Each time I'm watching all these Sky News here, and they keep saying the giant of Africa, but they can't give visa to giant of Africa citizen. I don't know why they can't. Sweden is is not giving us visa.
Yeah, we keep deceiving ourselves. You see, that's why I said yesterday that Tinubu wants to sort out the issue in Niger. Whereas in your own
backyard,
your roof is
Wahala did there every day.
Invited militants to the powerhouse.
Which is Asari Dokubo. We see if I can find that video because Asari Dokubo was threatening, some Nigerians. Okay.
That is threatening others.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So what's different is that that's a coup as well.
All right, that's a coup d'etat. That's a coup d'etat in Aso Rock. All right, don't let people that are Tinubu supporters, they'll start getting angry and their blood will be running this morning, because Tinubu is on his way to Benin Republic for their 63rd an independent anniversary. All right, one more minute with you, Mr. Timmy, before I come back to Simon. Okay, Simon wants to say something. Hold on there, Mr. Timmy. Go ahead, Simon. Not the Simon Ekpa, but go ahead.
I wanted to say something that, everything, everyone, but here's the thing. Nigeria is actually working. And I know people will say that it's shocking, but no. Nigeria is working exactly how it was designed.
Oh.
It is working perfectly. That's why you don't see anybody complaining. Those that own Nigeria, they're working, they're enjoying it. It's because it was never meant for you. That is why you are crying. Nigeria is working perfectly.
It's working
because
perfectly.
Who was it designed for? For the British. It was designed for the British, and it was never meant for the indigenous people. They created Nigeria. They own Nigeria. As far as they are concerned, Nigeria is working. It is working perfectly at the detriment of the indigenous people.
The word indigenous, can you explain to us, in a
business center,
in a layman?
People that own the business, it is working for them perfectly, and it's on. The indigenous people understand that they are living in their so-called country is a business. Then they can do something. The biggest injustice that was done the biggest injustice done to humanity is the creation of Nigeria. I don't know the population of Yoruba people, but I could assume they are even larger than the Biafran.
Let me ask you that question. You keep saying indigenous people. Me, I don't know what is the meaning of indigenous people.
Of their own. That is the biggest injustice done to humanity. There are countries that are less than 5 million people, but over 100 million people don't have a country of their own.
Oh.
And you don't know that you've entered one chance.
We have entered one chance.
Over 70 million people you don't even have a country of your own. And they keep telling you, just make peace, find a way to live. How can you put a python, a snake, and a fish, all animals together and say, make peace, become one? Because they know that. And the reason why you know, it is hard for us to come together sometimes is because when it was designed, they actually had that in mind. They know that you people can never, ever come together as one to fight against the real enemy, those that have really hurt you. And that's what they did. They know that you can never ever come together as one to fight. And that's why you end up fighting each other, fighting, you know, things that really don't matter, and then you fighting all these inter wars, and then you forget about those that really made you to be fighting each other. And you can never think that they are your enemies.
Let me hold your thought there, Simon. Hold your thought there. 1 minute. 1 minute, Simon. Mama T, Simon said something there that we cannot have peace. Are we sure we can't have peace with the way Nigeria is still run?
What Mr. Simon says is the fact.
Okay.
100% fact, because look at it now. Look at this way. Look at what is going on in the shop. At the moment now, look at what is going on in Akimori. You could imagine that for Nigeria, for Yorubas to fight for their own right, they are there. This is the fight religions. This is the religions that
I'm gonna bring
This is the religion.
Okay.
Whereby they will not go with.
Okay.
Yorubas were born with this ancient called what's it called? Dubai the native country.
With our own tradition and culture.
Tradition.
Yeah.
But look at what
is going on in Ilorin. It's very sad to see how Ilorin is now telling us that they are now an Islamic state. Let me come back to you, Mama T. We have 2 more people that have joined us on the TikTok, but let me come to Mr. Timmy. Mr. Timmy, before you go, do you think that peace can reign in Nigeria? You know, Bola Tinubu is trying to bring peace, among every one of us, so that we can live together peacefully. Even though Nnamdi Kanu is still being held there, Igboho is outside. Benin Republic is hosting Tinubu today. Do you think that we can have peace?
No, we can't until we do the right thing.
Until we do the right thing.
You always told us on this platform, and you can analyze it. Nigeria was formed by Lord Buddha.
Okay. All right.
Nigeria was created by God with that. Until we do the right thing. And it has expired. So there will be no peace.
There will be no peace. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Timmy. Let's allow our new entry. I don't know. There's a sound coming through. I don't know where that sounds. Mute yourself, please, Mama Katie. I don't know. Is that Ajike? I hope I pronounce it very well. Talon Soro. Biba, my beautiful sister, all the way in that. Don't mention the country, but Olamaba, oh yeah, go ahead. Biba, go ahead. I want here. I'm coming to all our callers. I can see you, Bishop Adishina, and the rest of you. Go ahead, Abiba. Go ahead. I'm going. Kamabetolo, Oda, Eshegoni. Oda, Ejekalo, let's go to Bishop. I'm coming to you back, Simon. Let's go to Lagos State, where we have, one of our analysts on the ground. About mute, Lodoyi. About mute. I think, about mute, Lodoyi, because on fit bada. Go ahead, Bishop.
Okay. Platform erroneous message like that, and do what you're saying. Come to Nigeria and
they want me to come to Nigeria so that I can come and do what I'm doing here in Nigeria. So that I can be kidnapped.
Many of them are mentally degraded.
Hmm.
Tell you the truth. Some of them are captive. For me, medically, 1 month on therapy when you go on social media and exercise conversation.
Wow.
So it's unnecessary to be angry with those kind of people. They are mentally deranged. They are just exercising their mind. I'm some of the things that I want just finding out. Okay. They use social media
as a therapy.
Yes. Okay. It's only a mad person that Nigeria. Who is the politician came no by politician only go that I want to say that politician okay. I want to lórí wípé Yorùbá nation ọ̀nì gẹ́gẹ́ Tinubu ló máa ṣe wọ́n sọ nísìnyí pé ó dàgbà wọn ti ṣàṣìṣe.
All right, Bishop network seems to be fluctuating. I'm going to drop him. We're going to come back to him later. Let me come back to the Twitter space. Olaniro, go ahead, and I'll come back again to Simon. I still have more callers that are coming through. I will come back to you. I can see the numbers. Mr. Olaniro, go ahead. Good morning. Happy New Month.
Am I coming out loud?
Loud, very, very loud. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So the one Nigerian is
yes.
Listen to me. When they hear me. Let us say let us say that even do right in only this. They call us say, okay, you gonna be Yoruba. Okay, come. You wanna be Igbo. Okay, come. Wanna be Hausa. Okay, when I come, one put us together to make una be Nigeria. So my first question would be under which language? Because if you say Igbo language and I will speak, which means for school now, they have to use Igbo language they teach everybody for school. So which means automatically the Igbo language will override Yoruba language. For school and they will teach Igbo culture. So Igbo culture will override Yoruba culture and Hausa culture. So that will work. So somebody will say you can't go and speak this British language. Where they call them English. So the 1 time is now override the three
major languages, which is the Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba.
So and these people where they come, where they speak their language too.
Yes.
They be terrorists. They don't terrorize a lot of countries.
Yeah, Tinubu is in Benin Republic.
And
yeah.
they come and colonize. So me. Person like me, I don't agree.
Make I ask you something there, Olaniro. Why you there? Olaniro, make I ask you this question. Why you there angry? Say you no want to speak English. English is what's spoken outside the world now. Why you no want to speak English? As against you want to speak Yoruba. Why you no one like speak English? Mr. Tokman, come in. Hold on there. Your life already go. Hold on.
Because the English go override my own language, then it will destroy my identity. So in small about 4 people now, the next way they want you, I'll give an English name. So if they answer that name, say, okay, what is your name? My name is John. Hey, John, you know whether you buy, but if they say, what is your name? You say, my name now, Tolani, you will not say this one is Yoruba person. So
okay.
The agenda of that English, now to use that, override our language. So we don't know people, we don't know our origin, we don't know where we come from.
All right.
And take over all our land.
Okay. Hold your thought there. Hold your thought there. All right. Hold your thought. Okay. Okay.
So that will go on.
All right. Hold your thought there. I'm coming to Mr. Talk. But Simon, do you think that what the British did was removing our own native language, whether even if it's Kanuri, we have 350 ethnic groups, and forcing us to start speaking English as our main language? But in UK, do you know that if I want to apply for a British passport, I still have to go and do another English test? If you want to come to UK as a student, you have to go and do another English exam. Doesn't literally mean that because we are told to speak English, when you're coming to UK, I don't know about any other country, you still have to apply and go and do English. Under 1 minute, because I have a caller on the line. Simon, go ahead and tell me, why is our own native language not as important, but they put English as a priority?
Well,
is because we're still under colonial rule, even if we don't want to admit it, we're still under colonial rule, and that's why they took away your history, and they are imposing this Nigeria on everyone and trying to like make this scam, because Nigeria is a scam, trying to make it a reality. And that's just what it is. They are forcing it, but it's just like you said, when you try to go to UK, London, and all that, you have to go and learn English, because the one that you're speaking is not the real English. But yeah, Koiki, I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
You asked a question earlier. You said, do you think that peace will ever come?
Yes.
To Nigeria? I wanted to throw that question back at you, and I say, can peace exist where there is no justice?
Can peace exist with no justice?
Indigenous people of Nigeria that are stuck in Nigeria. So my answer to that would be, you can never have peace in Nigeria and still have a Nigeria. Because I can tell you what justice means to Biafrans. I can tell you what justice means to Oduduwa people and all the indigenous people trapped in that zoological republic.
Okay.
So you can never have peace in Nigeria and still have a Nigeria. So thank you. I know you
All
want
right.
to go to somebody else.
Yeah. We want to come down to the phone line, and if you want to join in on Instagram as well, I'll bring you in. We're still bringing more people in. We're still live. It's a new month. If you're one Nigerian, let's come and tell us why we should believe in Nigeria. Mr. Tokpe, you're live with us now. Everyone can hear your view and your point. You've been listening, I'm sure. Go ahead now.
Good morning, Mr. Koiki.
Good morning on the other side there. It is actually afternoon here, and it is, I'm sure,
yes,
evening some other side. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. Which one do you want me to...
well, whichever one you want to talk about is an open mic. We're not restricting anybody to anything. Even if you say you love Tinubu, I want to listen to why you love Tinubu. If you love Atiku, Showore. Even if you say you hate Simon Ekpa, I want to hear it, but you have to give me the reason. Go ahead.
They say Tinubu is a messiah.
Well, that's what we're hearing now.
I don't believe that.
Why?
I don't believe that Tinubu is a messiah.
Tinubu is, I'm not defending him, but Tinubu is only been in power in 3 months. So let us consider that when we're talking.
Tinubu is a Yoruba. I know that is a Yoruba, but what I'm saying is that Tinubu is a Kaba.
Ew.
Tinubu is a Leviathan. He's a Leviathan.
Okay.
He is. Tinubu is. Nobody knows Tinubu who he is. He has been hiding, and the man has not been showing his real color. But I know that Tinubu is dangerous more than Buhari.
Ew.
He's dangerous more than Buhari.
What? Why do you say that?
But
I'm coming to you, Mr. SH0W. Thank you so much to those of you. Thank you to my beautiful mother. Go ahead, Mr. T. Why do you say Tinubu will be more dangerous than Buhari? Tinubu is presently in Benin Republic, for those of you that are not aware, just to put that on record. Go ahead.
Tinubu doesn't have human feeling. He's dangerous. Tinubu is a dangerous man. But people don't know that. He has... Who is Asari Dokubo? What is the relationship between Tinubu and Asari Dokubo? What is the relationship? What? No. And I wonder what relationship does
Asari Dokubo? I heard Asari
Dokubo.
Dokubo said he has known Tinubu since 1992. Is that a problem?
Yeah. Yeah, but let's think about it. What is the business? What does he have with Asari Dokubo? What kind of business? We know that Asari Dokubo is a militant. He's somebody that that disrupt government. So, what relationship do they have in common? You know that Tinubu is not somebody that Yoruba can rely on. We cannot rely on Tinubu. Tinubu has his own agenda, and very soon we shall see all his agenda. We are just saying, Tinubu will listen to Yoruba. I don't think so. He will not listen to Yoruba. He has his own agenda, and very soon we all see the agenda.
But Tinubu has okay 500 billion naira for the palliative. I mean, I'm just adding that jara to it.
Mr. Koiki, all those things, are they are abcadabra. They just started doing their abcadabra right now, because all those things they are throwing at citizens. They just want them to calm down, to calm down.
Oh.
When they calm down, they won't see anything. They will be telling them, oh, they have done this, they have done that, and people will not feel it. It will not come to the people. People will just wait, endless wait, and they won't see any palliative. They will just be shouting. They say they bring palliative.
I'm coming to you, Mr. Moses.
Nobody see palliative. That's all they will do. It's abcadabra. They are just playing.
Hold your talk there. Let me go to Mr. SH0W and see maybe he agrees with you on that point, apart from what he wants to say. Let's go to TikTok, because we're live on all the platforms. So, Mr. SH0W, you've had our caller. Do you agree with well, Coco will say, to me, I disagree with this man, honestly, Mr. Koiki, and that's what we love about this platform. We want to be as truthful as much as we are self-determination, but we want to get your own input as well. Does not mean that we're going to follow what you are going to say, especially one Nigerianist. I'm coming to you, Mr. Moses. Mr. SH0W, the point of the caller, before you bring your own point in, what do you think?
I think I agree in that Nigeria is a scam. That's just the truth of it.
All right, go ahead with your point then. At least you agree that Nigeria is a scam. Why do you think Nigeria is a scam? When people say Nigeria is a scam, some people don't like that word. How are you calling my country a scam, Koiki? You can't sit in London and be saying Nigeria is a zoo, is a 419, is a scam. Why do you think Nigeria is a scam? Let me get your own perspective.
Yes, I think Nigeria is a scam because, like one of the callers earlier mentioned, Nigeria is a dynasty, is a business dynasty serving some people. So
let me help you there. Do you know that the Saraki family came from Mali and they've become a dynasty in Ilorin? The real father came from Mali. But go ahead.
Imagine that.
I mean, it's on record there. I mean, I did a research on that. The Baba to be one Mali Lotiwa, ìyàwó tó fẹ́ ní ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ state. But go ahead. So that's part of the dynasty that you're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. So now Nigeria is making remit to some people, and they are fattening on top of Nigeria's wealth.
Okay.
And the people are suffering and eating bone. We are under neo-colonialism. We are under colonialism, but we don't know it. They fought democracy. Yes, we are under colonialism. You bring your language to us and say we must write English there. I mean, that thing is very annoying. I did my master's in the US. I'm currently in the UK.
Okay.
But before I'm able to apply to schools, you tell me to go and write IELTS. I have a master's degree. I studied in English. As Nigeria as a country, English is our first language.
Yes.
So we have our many other languages. But you say we should still come and write your English test. To make it worse, that English test is only valid for 2 years.
Yo.
After 2 years, that certificate that they've given you, that you have passed this English, you come and use this English to apply for citizenship or for education.
Yeah.
It is gone. After 2 years, you have to go and write another test. So you mean that in this English that me and you we are speaking now, in 2 years I have forgotten. So somebody that has spoken English from birth till he's 30 years old.
I'm coming to Mr. Coco Wells.
English.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they are making from that English test that coming out of Africa? They are making billions. It's business for them. So that is one of the ways that they are milking Nigeria and milking Africans.
All right. I know you have a lot to say. I want to be taking it one at a time. I don't want you to push everything now because because I can see we have a lot of people will get masters. They with me this morning. No, me we are not get masters. Even Mr. Coco say he get masters. I'm going to bring in Mr. Coco. Mr. SH0W, do you think that the problem is a total dissolution or federation? Some people say federation. Some people say it's revolution. Some of us say it's Yoruba nation. Some people say Biafra. What is your take on that?
My take is split everybody, let everybody go home.
Ah, are you sure that is what you think? Yeah, go ahead.
So let me bring, Nigeria, we're very religious people, right?
Yes.
And a lot of us are Christians and we are Muslim and all of that.
Yes.
Now, when let me make a reference back to the Bible.
Hey, this thing not
Tower of
Babel.
Babel. What happened in the Tower of Babel? Because the people had one language. There was cooperation.
Okay.
Right? And then they had a plan. They wanted to build a tower that would get to heavens. Guess what? God was afraid. God said, these people, if they have made up their mind that they want to do this thing, they will achieve it.
Okay.
So to pay them, let's give them different languages.
Okay.
So they send them different languages and different languages scatter that project.
Okay.
Alright? What is the point I'm trying to make? Look at the three major ethnic groups in Nigeria, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. If you put those three languages together, they are so different, it's diabolical.
Okay.
Now you are forcing these people to live together.
If you're coming in, mute your mic, please. About mute mic if you're coming in.
Right?
Yeah.
Anarchy. When you separate us in our own little way,
Yeah.
Yorubas, they will have their own form of unity. Even though there is dialect, but you know that the core language is one. The core language is the same.
Yeah.
We are different. Let us don't mind our own differences and pursue our goals.
Our goals. All right. Let me come back to you because my phone on the Twitter space is running red. It's not charging. Whoever is there, please help us to mute. Somebody is there, Mr. K. I don't know whether you're the one. I'm going to bring you in, Mr. Coco. Okay, somebody is still speaking.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah, Mr. Tokwe, go ahead because I want to bring Mr. Moses in before that Twitter phone with there because I'm charging, it's not charging. Mr. Tokwe, give us your final closure from what you've heard from Mr. SH0W. Mr. Fred, about mute.
Mr. Koiki,
Yeah.
if anybody is attacking you that maybe you should come home and this and that,
Yes.
it's because your work, you are achieving some point. That's why they are saying that, because they know that you are educating people and people are start knowing what they don't know before.
Okay.
And doing your work is achieving great thing, and they are seeing the impact, and that's why they are attacking you.
Come back home. All right. Thank you so
much. That you won't relent.
All right.
Sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tokwe. I'm going to let you go.
Yeah. Don't relent.
No. Relent is out of our own dictionary. Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you so much. Yeah. I'm going to come back again to those of you who enter TikTok. Let me come to Mr. Moses. I need to go and get my. I don't know if my power bank will charge it, but for whatever reason, the phone doesn't charge when I'm using it, and at the moment it's showing red. Mr. Moses, go ahead quickly so that we can hear from you. So that I don't want you to say, this man, you don't bring me in and you can't tell me. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Our callers, bear with us for now. We can't take calls now, but I'm going to call you back, all our callers. Let's take, Mr. Moses. Go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon, the host.
Yes.
Good afternoon, the first, and everyone here. I'm a Biafra.
Okay.
And Nigeria is designed to fail. It's designed to fail.
Okay.
First of all, you just have to say, what is Nigeria? In 1914...
You are not sending the request, Mr. Coco. Any lot to send the request. Send the request to come in, Mr. Coco. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Designed to name a country, create boundaries, bring over 250 ethnic groups without their consent.
We are more than 250. According to Wikipedia, we are about 351. Go ahead.
Without their consent.
And
gave them the name Nigeria.
Okay.
I will ask myself, because when I was growing up, I had my grandfather was over 100 and something years, and I was asking myself, if Nigeria was my country,
yes,
what happened? What nation was my grandfather? What currency? What tribe did my grandfather, my great grandfather, contributed themselves to? That means there existed a nation before them.
Harry, send again, Mr. Coco. I can't say it.
And what is the name of that country? According to my regional tribe, it was Biafra.
Okay.
And it was Oduduwa.
Okay.
And everything was moving on peacefully.
Okay.
Now, what happened to the first national conference meeting held during Jonathan regime? Where
Okay.
every Nigerian represented came to Abuja and they
Okay.
had a meeting.
Hmm.
That was the first way we wanted, the first time in history we wanted to get things right.
Right. Hmm.
But those Western powers, they knew that if they allow what we had in that conference have head, what they are about to gain from Africa, most especially from Nigeria,
Yeah.
is designed not to get to.
Okay.
So they keep it. And they keep rotating power towards the north,
Yeah.
towards their elites,
Okay.
to make sure that we're held in bondage. Nigeria is designed to fail.
Why is it difficult for Nigerians to get this message that Nigeria was designed to fail? Mr. Koko, you need to resend it. I can't see it. If I see it, I'll bring you in. I don't have any guests there. If I've seen it, I'll definitely bring you in. I can't see your request. We're not being partial here. If you send a request, I'll definitely try it again. Send it again. I'll bring you in. Why is Nigerians at home finding it difficult to get the message that Sweden is 10 million? Somebody applied for visa, they say, no, we don't believe in your Oluwole passport, your document is fake. But if I apply for a visa from here at Sweden by submitting just my driver license, they will accept it because they believe it's an authentic coming from the UK government. But why are Nigerians finding it difficult to get the message that we are not one? Before I go back again on the Twitter space. I mean, sorry, on the TikTok.
Yeah. They will get it by force.
They'll get it by
Now,
force.
the difficulties and the hardship is telling hard on them. Before
Okay.
they were shouting their obedience. What happened to their obedience?
They thought Obi was going to bring something new on the table that Bola Tinubu and Peter Obi will, even though we know that, Atiku, we know that Peter Obi was part of Atiku in 2019, but all of a sudden, they thought Peter Obi was going to bring something new on the table. Why did some of those that are falling for Peter Obi from the Southeast, because the Yorubas are always like, some Biafra fall into that trap. They thought Peter Obi coming in was going to be another agenda. Maybe they will marginalize everybody as well. And I have said that they're not going to allow presidency to go back to Southeast in 2031. By the time even Bola Tinubu completes his 8 years. That is if there's still Nigeria, quote and unquote. Why are Nigerians still believing in Nigeria? One more time before I let you to the next person.
When you want to achieve something,
yes,
you have to know one of them.
Okay.
Peter Obi was lured into deception to deceive many of them.
Okay.
Before Peter Obi, they were sitting at home. Here in the Southeast.
Okay.
Every agitation was very high.
Okay.
People in the Southeast never believed in Nigeria.
Okay.
Even till tomorrow. It was even telling on the 2015 election.
Okay.
Many people from the Southeast never voted. In short, those votes there were manipulated.
So do you think that some Biafrans fall the trap of the Peter Obi case and probably they dropped out a little bit? Maybe not everyone. Do you think some of them dropped out?
Their eyes will get open.
Okay.
Working on the judiciary.
Okay.
Give them a very big blow.
Well, that was going to be one of the anarchy that we probably will never see because.
And when they come to the streets, the Nigerian military is waiting for them.
Hey.
What happened in this is very small.
That one I woto. All right, Mr. Moses, let's mute you. Let's come back to Mama Katie because I want her to complete and then we can let her go. Mr. Koko, you need to resend the request. More people are sending requests, but I want to bring you in. I can't see your request. Mama Katie, your final word before we let other people come through as well. You've been hearing the perspective of our listeners. What have you picked again that you want to add to what we have been saying? Once again, it's a new month. Thank you to all our listeners around the world. Go ahead.
And thanks once again. Like what the other man said about the ethnic group or no ethnic group issue. Yeah, what he said was totally right. Absolutely right. This is, I'm going back to the ethnic group.
Yes.
Yeah, this is my point about the ethnic group. What Mama says about how God destroy the languages and make everything different.
I said God
is the truth. Colonial people, colonizers, they think that these people are not compatible. It's like when you bring a bear, the deaf person, a blind person, and someone that is talking together. If only a deaf person can understand what the other person see or that.
Let me see if my power bank will be able to charge this.
If you don't understand everything that the other person was saying, that is exactly what is going on in Nigeria. Like what that man said is absolutely right. Even what the man said that is true. I don't believe anything that Obi or the Tinubu said. This is my message to them. All Yoruba Indians should come back. Let us make a move to fight our own Yoruba nation. There's nothing like one Nigeria again. There's not one Nigeria again. We should understand that. We are not like a slaves.
Okay.
All that the British are slaves to them.
We are slaves to them.
Yes.
All right.
They manipulate us.
Okay. All right. Let's come to the next person. I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Shegun Ray. Yes? No. I want milk, please. Put milk. Let's come to Prince. I don't know what is the other side. It says just Prince with a very beautiful status there. Mr. Coco, I'm still waiting for your request. You say you sent a request. I didn't say. Prince, unmute yourself. Let's hear from you. I hope we can still get Prince there. Go ahead, Prince. All right. Let's go back to calls. Once again, the question is, can Nigeria work? Who are Nigerians? Who are Nigerians? Mr. Shegun Ray, when we hear the word Nigerian, Mr. Shegun, no, thank you so much. Who are really Nigerians? Mr. Shegun Ray, you told us earlier you are told to do an English exam. I was watching the Sky News this morning. They are really bitter that more Nigerians, most students are not attending school. They are running away. They just want to use the student visa. But real genuine student wants to come in and study, do their masters, but they are finding it difficult to even get the visa, or even it's expensive due to the exchange rate. This morning, the Naira continued to, is not really doing well. So this morning, I have the Naira here, is 1,140 to a pound as at this morning. Mr. Shegun Ray, if you're still with me, who are Nigerians?
Who are Nigerians?
Yes, now.
They cooked up that thing. The people from the Niger area. But how has that served us? When you bring in the people from the Niger area that are totally different in culture, in food, in lifestyle, in dressing, in language. When you bring all those things and force them together, it's a recipe for disaster. When it's like putting two reactive chemicals together inside the container and closing it. And what do you get? A bomb. That's what you get. And that's what Nigeria has been. So they know that in a place where there is no unity, where there is no cohesion, that is the only way for them to get that thing that they're looking for. That's the only way they can get that thing they're looking for. Because the moment, look at that confab that you talked about.
Don't tell my little one to keep quiet. So just leave my little one there. We love children, no. Me, I get plenty for inside this house, so they disturb me. Just do your own thing. Let her do her own thing. No. Just keep talking. Don't worry, we manage it. We love them. Go ahead.
So now the thing is, when if that peace and unity, if we're able to achieve that thing, Nigeria, see, the freedom of Nigeria is the freedom of Africa. Freedom for Nigeria is freedom for Africa.
Okay.
If Nigeria becomes free, Africa is free. The rest of Africa is waiting for Nigeria to wake up. The moment Nigeria wakes up, Africa as a whole will wake up.
Okay.
But for Nigeria to wake up, two things will have to happen.
Okay.
It's either you break us apart and allow each of these people to go and
develop.
emancipate themselves.
Yeah.
Or you bind us together and leave us with rules, regulation, system, and architecture that we can use to coexist.
Okay. Wow.
Without that, I mean, you cannot leave us to our own devices and say just go and do whatever you like. For years, people have been doing whatever they like. That's why police can shoot anybody because of 15 naira and no justice. So when there is no justice system, when people cannot do the time for their own crime,
Thank you.
when people cannot pay for their own sins, when the politician will just come and they embezzle all the money, and there is no judicial system to bring them to book.
Okay.
What do you expect?
All right.
It has become a free for all.
It has become a free for all. I'm going to come back to you. We're not getting the charging on this phone. And yes, we've just almost about to lose our Twitter space. Olaniran, 30 seconds. And Simon, because the phone is going to go cuckoo on the Twitter space. And I want to end it officially. 30 seconds, Mr. Olaniran, because I need to switch the phone off. 30 seconds. Yeah.
Please, I want to ask one Nigeria, even though the Twitter system, I want you to answer the question.
Mr. Koko, go in and come back out. Yeah.
Between the Fulani people and Hausa people, how come we don't see Hausa people again now? Now only Fulani with the sea.
All right, thank you so much. We got that already, Mr. We got that already. Thank you so much, because I want to end this Twitter space official. I don't want the phone to die on it. Mr. Simon, 30 seconds. You can still join me on the other platform, which we're still live. Mr. Simon, 30 seconds. Go ahead. Okay, I'm not sure Mr. Simon is still with us. Maybe don't go chop Isiewu. Mr. Moses, 30 seconds before I end this myself officially. If you're still there. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to end the Twitter space. You can still join me on the live transmission on Koiki Media and the other platform. Thank you so much. Now we are now back to, because definitely what I normally have to do now, I have to switch off the phone. And that's the only way it charges itself back again. So I'm going to turn it off. It will still charge, but for now it doesn't charge while I'm using it, because the phone has been overworking for years now. We are still here. If you want to call in, the line is still open. It's still an open mic. Mr. Koko, go out of the broadcast and come back in, and then send a request. And that way I will bring you in. We are still taking our calls. Some of you are saying you want to take calls, but you're not giving us the number. The number to call is +44 74 04 40 5917. I'll be reading more of the comment as well. Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Ghani Oloyede, what is your problem with Islamic world? We don't have any problem with Islamic world. We are not, we don't fight Islam here. We don't fight Christianity here. But what we are saying is that the Yorubas in Ilorin have been threatening. It's as simple as that. Àwọn Yorùbá tó ń gbé ní Ìlọrin wọ́n threaten wọn, and it is the Muslim people that are doing such. Whether you want to agree with that or not, I mean, I don't talk about this, but I followed what is going on between the Yaoshu and all that. It's not my own take. We have other people that are treating such situation. Mr. Prince, I've asked you to speak, but you're not speaking. Mama Katie, I think you still want to say something. I don't know whether your mic was on earlier. Once again, if you still want to call in, the number is +44. Let's come back to the conversation, then I'll take more people. If you want to interject me at any time, Mr. SH0W, and those of you that are on the... Okay, I think I saw Coco now, because Coco still wants to really say something. If you want to join us on the TikTok, I put a question there. Do you think Nigeria is still going to work? It's just simple yes or no. Do you think that it is important that maybe a referendum should be conducted and let everybody decide whether we still want to live together? Do you think that we should have a referendum? Tinubu is in Benin Republic. Benin is just a very small country, but the rule of law was able to hold down there. They could not take Igboho back from Benin Republic. Wow. Is Nigeria working? As so far, people say yes, 100%. Interesting. Just under 5 minutes. Let me start again. Is Nigeria working? We have a lot of people that believe Nigeria is still working, though. Do you think that Nigeria is working? Is it yes or no? Mr. Jide say definitely yes, Nigeria is still working. Okay, interesting time. Happy New Month. Nigeria can never work. Referendum is the only way out. Do you think that Bola Tinubu government can give a referendum? What is your take? Do you think that Omobolaji Abdullahi say no, it's not working? No, just reason say no, Nigeria it's not working. No, for where they work, which side? For Joe Elegba, abi for Okoko Michael, abi Abakaliki. Happy New Month. No, it will never work, Mr. Ellen Peter. Maze Gold is watching us from our backup YouTube channel. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Mohammed Kodri. This is a platform that doesn't fight. Ijaya, freedom of Nigeria, it is freedom of Africa. Mrs. Flo Yetunde say Nigeria is dead long time and can never work. Mama Miomo Bolanli Sakadi, no, it is not working. Oh, Tinubu cannot grant us referendum, and the only to get that is a civil disobedience. Matoro say yes, definitely Nigeria is working. Why do you think Nigeria is working? You can come and tell us about that. Send a request. Let's go straight to the caller, and I'm still going to come back to Mr. Shegun Ray. Is Nigeria working? Hello, Mr. Barrows. Eba, mute the background here. There's another noise coming from your background, please.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
You're live. It's our London late.
Yeah. Mo rí news kan láàárọ̀ yìí wọ́n ní man hotelian tó wá láti Maryland sí Ọ̀yọ́ yẹn wọ́n pa.
Yes.
Mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ tí news yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn sọ pé wọ́n threaten life àwọn sákòrò lé pé then àwọn police command Ọ̀yọ́ state wọ́n refuse láti gbé àwọn tó pa máa yẹn wọ́n refuse láti gbé wọn lọ sí court. Níṣẹ́ ni wọ́n fẹ́ sweep case yẹn under the carpet.
Okay. All right, I'll speak to the family because I'm live now. My family answer later.
Okay.
And we'll see what we can do
okay.
to highlight that. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Well, again, part of the injustice. I'm sure some of you remember Mr. Wola Big Benga that died. Mr. Matoro, you said Nigeria is still working, sir. I totally do not want to disagree with you because you have your right as a human being to disagree. But it would be nice if you can come on air and tell us why you think definitely Nigeria is still working. Mr. Shegun Ray was still with me. Bomi, can you come on air and tell us, Mr. Shegun Ray, some people say Nigeria is still working. Mr. Koiki, 10 out of my friend told me that if I am okay where I am, why should I not come back home? With Keke Wasile, Yawadi, Abiba, Tebawa Losile, Kilemamashe, Elomashe, why you are there, you are still working. Mr. Shegun Ray, somebody just said Nigeria is definitely working. What will you say to that?
Well, we need to ask him if he is trying to say to speak figuratively.
Okay.
One of our commenters, the speaker earlier said Nigeria is working perfectly fine for the people that designed it, and they are not complaining because they are benefiting. So maybe this person that says Nigeria is working is also thinking in the figurative aspect. If we're talking figuratively, then yes, Nigeria is working.
Okay.
Because Nigeria is remitting millions and millions to some people on a daily basis. So for them, it is working.
Okay.
But for me and you, the ordinary citizens, the indigenous people, that are supposed to be enjoying the benefits of our land. We are not getting anything. Okay, now look at it. I just put a note down when it said they released 500 million and whether 500 million for palliative.
Yeah.
What is that going to do for everybody? Somebody sent the charts on one of my groups that 8,000 naira for each, whether each family have been at. I'm like, what is 8,000 naira going to do for anybody in this current situation? Even if you are giving people 50,000 naira, for each household, what will 50,000 naira do for anybody? How many liters of fuel can 50,000 naira get you these days? What can 50,000 naira do for you? We don't need money in our. We don't need those paper notes, those hand-me-downs from government. The last time when COVID came, that they did palliative, Indomie, ordinary Indomie, salt, spaghetti, that we say share for the people to reduce hunger. People are locked down in their houses. People are hungry. People could not get bread, ordinary bread.
Yeah.
To survive. People could not get.
Meanwhile, you're a big man. The House of Rep member, can you come house? Can you come government? That you are collecting almost 50 million naira as newspaper allowance every year. You still go and open warehouse and lock down Indomie. That's supposed to give to the people. So you turn hawks, the whole special people, to become beggars, people that are roaming on the floor and are now breaking warehouses and getting food that will expire very soon, food that we will eat that we will not even know that we've eaten. What are they taking us for?
Okay.
Use that money instead of giving it to us. Set up industry, set up factories, do the road, fix lights, let things be working. I said this thing before with some of my other colleagues who are also here.
Yeah.
If Nigeria can be half as better than where we are right now, a lot of us will leave diaspora.
I will even go without taking £1. I'm coming back to you, my brother, Mr. SH0W. Mama Katie, go ahead. Many people think that we are just not having things to do. Muki, Grandma Felicia, Mama Katie, you want to say something to that? Prince, I've been calling you. You are not responding. Okay. Mr. Toko said he's back again. Go ahead, Mama Katie. Mr. Coco Wills, we will live back here. Yeah.
It's the truth. Like I have my schoolmate back then in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And my schoolmate, the guy was under Ondo State, I think under APC. When this guy was political chairman then, they gave this guy a money to spend on his phone. So this guy said he had to buy some Okadas to give to his community people. Along the line, this guy bought this Okada and share, buy many things to empower people.
Yeah.
Do you know that among them, among the political, the cabal that he belongs, they have to call this guy that, so they gave you money for you to spend on the I'm
trying to bring you in, Mr. Coco.
Why did you go and spend? So because of that, in your next to become a second tenor of this thing, we will not give it to you again. You shows that you want to prove to people that you are good more than us. Do you know that what they say to him is truth? When this guy comes to run the second time, do you know that just what that guy did? He have to turn his offer down. Like what this my brother just said, it's the truth. If this man is saying that Nigeria are working, Nigeria will work. How does Nigeria work? Look at Indomies today. Who are the people that are producing Indomie? When you look at it very well, it's at the foreign, not Nigerian, not.
And we are the largest Jew. Wallahi, almost every one of us.
Nigerian. Look at Unilever today.
Mr. Coco Motiwa Titi Mourinho, Emma Bino, I keep finding him, Emma Bino, Mama Katie. Yeah.
That owns Unilever? No.
Okay, well,
look at Chevron today. Is it Nigerian that owns Chevron? No. Most of the company that is functioning well today, that we are even working under there as a slave today, the owners, the owners, from Nigeria. They are just, the European, from European parts. What I'm saying here, if that man say Nigerians are one, Nigeria is working according to him. If Nigeria may work, maybe it's benefit from this cabal. But for our citizens in Nigeria, the citizens of Nigeria, we are not benefit anything from two people.
Mama Katie, let me ask you something. Is it that people just want us to be talking, but they don't want us to get a final solution to this problem like some of our fathers have done? I mean, my mom is in her 70s. Some of our parents are in their 70s. Probably some of them in their 80s. The same talking, not a lot of they've been talking, but this generation are saying, no, we don't want to just do talking. We want to do a conclusion to the world Nigeria. But some are saying, no, let us remain talking. You know, I will do my talking. Again, people are saying, no, Nigeria is not working. I got 66.67%. Go ahead.
For us now, we don't need one Nigeria.
Okay.
We need that freedom. What's it called? What's it called? Nigeria have to be the part. We don't need this.
Okay.
We don't need this bullshit also called we are one Nigerian here. We don't need that. Let us wake up from our dream.
Okay, let me ask you, Mama Katie. I know you know we still live here, so there will be, because that's the only way I can always get word from people. Do you think that our politician from the southeast, from the southwest, from the middle belt, they will be bold enough to push for the real problem, which is what we are discussing, as against to what they are saying that it is politics as usual? Wike is now a minister. He has become a governor for 8 years. After ministerial position, maybe Wike will want to become a president. I don't know. But we are saying to our representative, take our message to Abuja. Take our message to the local government, to the state level. But do you think that they will be willing to do so? Do you think so? Mr. Koko, go back out, come back in, and then send the invite. I can see people's invite, but I can't see yours, and I don't know why. Do you think that can happen?
Yes. Sherry, only thing you might eat to my daylight, even the Bible says that.
Okay. Mr. Tokwe, yeah. Okay.
I remember vividly that when I was Nigerian then.
Yeah.
That's the reason why in Nigeria today. Do you know that Jehovah's Witnesses they are not into politics?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Do you know?
I just know that they don't watch TV, they don't wear earrings. I think that's the only thing I know about them.
That's a blood line. TV.
Okay.
And they watch what will benefit them. They watch something that can bring that can control their morale.
Their conscious mind. Make I open this window. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe that's what we were told when we were growing up. Jehovah's Witness, they don't wear a ringo. Hold on, Mama Katie. Mr. Koko of Wales, you are the only one that have not sent a request. If you have sent a request, we would have seen it. Even the last person that came here, which is Olayomi Ibrahim, I can see says invite. So maybe there's something on your own TikTok, because I can't see your invite. You know, I've told you to come back out, refresh your phone, come back in. I'm still here. I want to hear from you. You know, but unfortunately I can't see, and I'm trying to invite you. I can't. If I press your name, it only says follow back, report. Why should I report you? Mute. Add as moderator. I don't know. I don't want to add you as moderator and you override my TikTok. So I don't know whether that is the right word to use to bring you in. It says add moderator. Is that the right thing for people that are TikToker? Do you understand that? Is it something? Because I know if I add you as a moderator, I don't think maybe that will override my. So you have to send a request. Go ahead.
Like I said before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let the youth, let us keep on pushing.
Okay.
Let us keep on talking. I believe one day those Yoruba, those people,
those believers of Nigeria, they'll get the message.
They will understand what we are saying here.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. At the caller, because I think the caller had something I say and he has called back in. Mumbo Mama Katie. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think you want to wrap up. So everything come on.
Even can money opportunity that Bama is on this Saraki. Talk to him. Let me say the right sense.
The last time I saw Saraki was in London. He was watching the Wimbledon. I mean, not that I can't go there, but you know, all these things you have to also. Okay. All right.
Look at the South. They are killing us.
All right.
Who is killing us? Who is killing the South?
Well, it's a Fulani terrorist. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that only if we want to live in denial. Let me come back to you, Mama Katie. The line is still open, plus 44 74 044 05917. Go ahead, Mr. T. You are live again with us. I know you picked up something along the line. That's why you're like, no, I got to call back again. Go ahead. And you can call as many times as you want. This is an open line, open mic conversation. Go ahead, Mr. Tokwe.
Yes, sir. Sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn tó wà ní house.
Yeah, because we need to start talking about them because we seem to have forgotten about them. These are our politicians. We love them. They are our representative. But can they really take our message of Yoruba nation like the Scottish ones are doing? Because the Scottish politicians are really pushing through their political power. Because as people are saying, Koiki ma dogun sile. You are there in London with your family. You are planning to bring war to Nigeria. But our representative, do you think that they can listen and take our genuine message to the floor in Lagos State, Ogun State, Oyo State, and all the other states, including FCT Abuja? Go ahead, Mr. Tokwe.
Yes, sir. No, the house is supposed to be the place where the citizens speak to the government.
Okay.
But the house is where they put themselves there and they are doing whatever they want. They can't speak the mind of the people.
Okay.
Because the reason is that they have made the position juicy. They have made the position juicy. Whoever comes to the house,
yeah,
it's like a court. They have made the house as a court.
Okay.
When you get there, they will tell you.
Sorry, guys.
The only thing you are going to do is our own interest, not the interest of the people that you say you want to come and serve. So that's what they have been doing. So we cannot rely on them because when they get there, they will put money first. They will give them a lot of money to silence them.
Okay.
So when they see the money, they'll say, I can't lose money. It's better I drop whatever
30 million is the average salary from one of our members of representative, according to what we are told. 30 million naira, apart from wardrobe allowance and some other allowances. Go ahead.
Mr. Koiki,
yes.
Do you know those people, they enjoy many things. When they say they oversight, there are some allowances for the oversight. When they say they are in one committee, they have a lot of allowances in that committee. If they are petroleum committee, they are police committee, this committee.
Okay.
They have a lot of money they are collecting.
Wow.
In that committee.
I didn't know that.
So that's why they are fighting at times to be the chairman, to be this, to be that of that committee. So they don't care about citizens. That's why they are fighting for themselves. When they get there, they don't fight for the people. They fight for money because it's like what they are looking for is money. They don't look for anything about citizen development. They don't look for it.
Mr. Tokwe, our mother Omotosho JF say Nigeria is no longer working. Why is that word is not working difficult for people at home to get the message, whether they are Igbos, Hausa, Yoruba, Kanuri, even Fulani? Why is that word Nigeria is not working? Why is it difficult for them to get that message? Is it because that they are still looking up to the women's super ego that is playing there? Again, people are saying, Tinubu, please, it is time now that you remove the embargo on Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho, as Tinubu is currently in Benin Republic, where they are celebrating their 63rd independent anniversary. Why is it difficult, Mr. Tokwe, for people at home to get the message Nigeria is not working? Why is it difficult?
Sir, when I was in Nigeria, it's also difficult for me to say that Nigeria is not working.
Okay, so even if me I did Nigeria, I will probably not be doing what I'm doing now, probably say Nigeria is working because I am probably not even chopping from them, because not everybody is chopping from the Nigerian system. A lot of people are struggling.
Not that I'm by that time I'm I was suffering too, but I'm still believing that Nigeria is going to work.
Okay.
It's going to work.
Okay.
And the reason is that it's because we are religious. When we go to church, they will preach to us that, oh, we should believe in God. Everything is going to good. Everything is going to work. Let us pray for our leader. In that mindset, that's the mindset I'm putting forth, that, oh, Nigeria is going to work, because our religious leader, they don't say the truth. They don't tell us the truth. What they have been telling us is that, oh, when we pray to God, God will touch the heart of our leader and everything is going to be okay.
So do you think that God is not touching the heart of our leaders? Let's not talk about 1960 to 1999. Let's start from 1999 to 2023. 24 years democracy. There has not been any military coup. It has always been the politician, a civilian rules. I remember Buba Marwa was the last person I know as a governor administrator before I left Nigeria in 1998. But this time around, why should citizens be scared? Can you now see the request? Go ahead, Mr. Tokwe. Let's do this way. Let me bring you in as a 1 minute. Go ahead, Mr. Tokwe.
What I want to say about that is that.
Go ahead, I can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
What I want to say about that is that the government, Nigeria is not working. It's because of our, I've said it earlier that it's our religious leader. They are using our religious leader against us to pollute our mind.
Okay.
That's what they have been doing. Our religious leaders, they know the truth.
Okay.
But they use the side of religion to put water in our mind. No, in a situation that we should rise up for ourselves, to defend for ourselves, to tell the government that, government, what you are doing is not right.
Okay.
Do it right.
Okay.
Make the country better for us.
Okay.
The religious leader will tell the people that, oh, don't fight your government, just go and pray and God will touch their heart. And it's not like that. No.
Okay.
Any country in the world that doing good now, the citizens, they rise up against their government and fight their government and make sure that their government do the right thing. But in our whole case, it's not like that. We fear, the religious people put the fear in our heart not to fight our government. That, oh, don't fight your government though. It's the God that put them there. Okay. So you have to pray for them. Okay. You have to, don't fight them because it's God that put them there. There is reason that why God put them there.
There's a purpose.
All those things, all those things is the one that is making our people, polluting the mind of our people not to do the right thing.
All right.
Because our religious leaders are the part of our problem.
Okay.
They don't allow us to rise and
and flourish
and tell our political leaders that what they are doing is not right. That they have to do good. Okay.
Well, so that means we have to keep telling our religious leaders to say the way it is, so that more Nigerians will probably get the reality that we are one people, one culture, one language. Doesn't mean that we hate even the Hausa people. We just want to have our own self-independent. Are we?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody wants to say, Mama Katie, I want to ask you one question before you go, Mr. Tokwe. And the question I want you to put on your hand is, are we secessionists or those asking for freedom? Hold on to that thought. Let me come back to Mama Katie. Go ahead.
Please, concerning what this my brother said.
Yes.
The religion or no religion. what I'm saying is that the problem we have in Nigeria is not matter of religion. We are not a religion here. We are saying something about these people. We are not belongs together. In the sense that these people are different tribes.
Okay.
That just be formed with other nations. This is a religion whereby there is an ethnic whereby in anything we are not compatible. By exposure we are not compatible, educational we are not compatible, in anything we are not compatible here. Religion, everything we are not compatible. So I'm not saying about religion here now. Forget about religion. Even in a marriage, when one and woman are married and they are at the long run, things are not getting well, they divorce.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So what we say here now, we are not talking about religion. Let us go our separate way. There's nothing like one Nigeria.
So happy new month, Mr. Abiola. So Ikoyi. So in terms of what you're saying is that we are ethnic people. We are not the Nigerian that we are told we are.
Yes.
All right, let me help you from the dictionary because we love to do that on this platform. And that pronunciation is
ethnic.
One more time.
Ethnic.
Again.
Ethnic.
Or belonging to a population group or subgroup made up of people who share a common cultural background or descent. And that's the meaning of
ethnic.
So when people are now asking on Google, what do people mean by
ethnic?
Ethnicity has been defined as the social group a person belongs to and either identify with or is identified with by others as a result of a mix of cultural and other factors, including language, diet, religion, ancestral, and physical features traditionally associated with the race.
Ethnic.
I come back to you, Mama Katie. My brother, I gave you the question already. It's a jam question. Can you help us? Because I want to bring more people calling into the conversation. We're still live, and this is a Koiki Media as we continue to educate more Nigerians. We don't have to fight each other. We don't have to carry guns. But the question is, how much more before Nigerians wake up and realize that we are not one
ethnic?
Go ahead, Mr. Tokwe, before I bring the next caller in.
Mr. Koiki, what my sister said is true, but the angle where I'm talking about, you asked me a question that why people are
Nigerians still believe in one Nigeria.
I still believe in one Nigeria. Yeah, I said why they believe in one Nigeria is because of our Christian religion.
Okay.
Leaders, why they are preaching, that
we should love our leaders. We should
so that's why I'm saying
them.
that.
Okay.
But when we are talking of ethnic, yes, ethnic, we have different language. So, and where the language are not the same, the interest of people will be different. So they will be pursuing different interests. That's why Nigeria cannot be a better place.
All right. Thank you.
So I know I understand that. And the question you threw to me,
yes,
about whether we are
secessionist or we are activists of self-determination, freedom fighter, because most time Nigerian media put the word secessionist. Maybe I don't understand English anymore. Help us to quickly break it down in your own understanding.
Mr. Koiki, you know Nigeria Nigeria media.
Yes.
When they want to implicate somebody, they will cook another name for the group, so that they can tag the group. That's what they are doing.
Okay.
They know what Yoruba Nation people stand for.
Okay.
They know that they are self-determination.
Okay.
They are trying to let the government know that
you're out of the broadcast.
Their nation.
Okay.
Not that they want to fight government. Not that they are recruiting the
militias to fight.
attack government. But
okay.
they are not recruiting militia.
Okay.
But what they are trying to tell the government is that they are trying to take government their right to have their whole nation.
Inalienable right.
Yeah, it's their right. And it's not only Nigeria that have been doing this. All other countries have been, they have engaged in this. And they know. And what the media are trying to do is that they want to
portray us as who we are not. Just like
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
They are helping the government.
They're helping the government, so they're probably getting rebar from the. They're getting kickback. We know how that happens.
They know the actual word they
should be using. So Dr. Abati is definitely using the word secessionist, proscribed, but he's not able to put the bandits as. He's not saying the bandits as terrorists, but he's using them as bandits. And there's two different words. The meaning of bandits is different from terrorists as well.
Yeah, they want that name to be ringing in the
continuously in the heart of many Nigerians. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's bring somebody else in. You can still call in again. As long as I am live, you can call in multiple times. Thank you so much. Because I have two more people that are calling in. I know two of people are trying to join again on the TikTok, but let me come back to somebody that have missed their call and see if we can get their perspective. If you can't get through the TikTok, you can call into the studio, which is +44 74 04405917. It seems this person is no longer available. Let's take the next person that wants to call in as well. It is still a live transmission. Just Reason says Scotland, Ireland, Bosnia, Croatia, Czech Republic. All these are also countries that are not even up to our population. Go ahead, Mr. Adams.
Okay. Yes, sir. I just want to say something. Instead of us to be debating the problem, why can't we just start discussing how to solve it?
Okay, so you tell us how do we need to solve it? How do we need to solve the problem?
In my own view, in my own suggestion, I think in Southeast there's something going on, like federal government of Nigeria is really shaking. They know that something is going on there.
Which is a sit at home.
But if you come down to the west, like it seems like we are not ready. Like there's nothing happening there. Everybody is doing their business going on.
Okay.
But if there is something we can do to trickle the economy, so that federal government will know that we're really serious. Okay. Both Biafra and Oduduwa, they're really serious about this. Yes.
All right.
I think that is one place we can do in the Southwest right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If we can able to shut down, or we start our process, like our process, the way we start the rally, if we can still continue the same energy, we can pull it out. Can it shape?
Oda.
What will I really serious looking. Thank you. They really depend on people that are outside. Don't depend on those outside. If outsiders start spending Nigeria in Southwest money, they will really know that they are really suffering. Because all these things we are just saying, this Nigeria, in their own field, is there anybody that still coming up and saying they are not suffering enough? But they depend on people that is outside because we have pity on them, we are sending them money.
Well,
but the only thing we can use to support them, people are at home. If you call for rally, they will stand.
Okay. All right. I'm sure our organization, like the YSDM, they are listening to this kind of conversation, and they will definitely be looking into as many of your known opinion and view. YSDM is the Yoruba Self-Determination Group. For those of you that are probably not aware, let's continue to also contribute. Thank you so much, Mr. Adams. You can call in as many times into the conversation. The number is +4474. I still have Mama KT that has been with me, and I'm really enjoying her this afternoon from Abbey.
Hello, brother.
Voice is deep gone.
Buhari wà ń bẹ̀. Ó mọ̀ pé àwọn Fúlàní àti Boko Haram are Islamic terrorists. They are not Boko Haram. because they are nítorí wọ́n jẹ́ family yẹ ni kò ṣe declare wọn as a terrorist killer.
Okay.
Listen, Baba wa Tinubu ti wà ń bẹ̀ sí. Let him do the right thing.
Is he going to change it?
Kókò the terrorist let's do sir.
Ṣé Tinubu máa change ẹ̀?
Hello.
Ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ máa charge fóònù mi lẹ́yìn ní ọ̀gá.
Òun náà mo sọ wọ́n kò ní ti terrorist tí o gbà yín mọ̀ pé terrorist ni wọ́n sàn fún ọ ká fún ọgbà ẹ̀ lójú. Wọ́n sì ń sin oyin báàkì wọn. Islamic terrorism people yìí wọ́n rán wọn iṣẹ́ ni àwọn àgbẹ̀ rán wọn iṣẹ́ láti sọ Nàìjíríà di Islamic country. Bàbá tí wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ kọ́mọ̀ báàkì wọn mọ́ ọtún wọ́n ti gbà yẹn tí àwọn Yorùbá mú àwọn Fúlàní dé station wọ́n máa fi Fúlàní terrorist apààyàn lẹ̀ wọ́n máa mú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àbọ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò wọn mú ọ lẹ̀ because Buhari báàkì wọn gbà yẹn sà. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
So àbúrò gbóhùn sókè sí àti Yorùbá o àti ọmọ Ìgbò o àtọmọ Haúsá o àtọmọ Kyari ni o ọmọ Benin ni o ọmọ everywhere ní táwọn àjọ wọ pé Baba Tinubu we have to attack him now. Name those people jihad terrorists. They are working for Islamic country. Àjẹbẹ́ ọmọdé omi máa ti ìwọ ìbílẹ̀ nu ni o because ó ti rí ṣe Burkina Faso wọ́n ti take over Mali wọ́n ṣe òkà ní Niger wọ́n ti take over. Owó tí pọ̀ díẹ̀ nìyẹn o kí wọ́n bá tètè declare wọ́n ṣe pé those people they are not Boko Haram they are not bandits they are terrorists.
They are pure
Kí
terrorists.
gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ̀ bàbá mi jọ gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ̀ Yorùbá pátá all Yorùbás all Igbos Hausa let's do the pressure to our father Tinubu to make them a terrorist.
Terrorist
Is a terrorist. There's nothing called Boko Haram. There's nothing called bandit. There is a terrorist.
Terrorist is a terrorist.
Please, let's raise up our voice and tell about Tinubu to name them terrorists. Otherwise, something else will happen in that country. Britain will take over. Because I have a dream long time. I've told my brother, Mr. Koiki, for a long time. I told him 3 things, 2 has happened already. It does remain only the military to take over Nigeria. If you don't take care, military will take up. They will take up Nigeria very soon. And we know, I thank God my brother I've read it before. Thank you. We Nigerians, we Yorubas, we Igbos, son and daughter, please let's raise up our mouth now. Our voice. We tell about Tinubu. Those Boko Haram, they are not Boko Haram. They are terrorists. And if the jihad Islamic country send them to turn Nigeria to Islamic country. That's why they are very rubbish, taking money from Arabic. They'll say they are doing things. They are taking money from Arab country. Please, I use Eledumare, bet us. Let us raise our voice and tell Tinubu now to name them terrorists. Terrorists. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my people. Love you.
Wow. Terrorists. I'm gonna yes.
Please, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
For one thing I just said there.
Yeah. I think but
Tinubu can never declare those people as a terrorist.
Tí bá gbọ́ yín repeat bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan mò ń bọ̀ Mr. Olúwafúnmilọ́lá on the line. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́n kọ́tẹ́ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan Mama Kate yẹ àfigbọ́.
Mo ní olè gbà ó ní Tinubu jẹ́.
Olè gbà ẹ ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn wa.
In a sense that this man said
Ashake TV, shout out to you, my sister.
That we should actually move to declare them
as terrorists.
And never.
Okay.
These are the people they have already taken oath with these people already.
They have taken oath.
Tinubu see himself as a Muslim man, right?
Yeah.
But these people also they are Muslim. Ṣé ní kò tí lọ yáwó lẹ́ni kò ṣé èèyàn tó bá jẹ ṣó máa kú ṣé èèyàn tó bá ti ẹni tó bá jẹ dòdò kò lè ṣòdodo.
Okay.
Ṣé ní padà àgbà ẹni tó ti jẹ dòdò tó wá lè ṣòdodo mọ́ ni.
Okay. So kò lè ṣòdodo mọ́.
Kò lè ṣòdodo.
Ọ̀dà.
If we are waiting for Tinubu to declare these people wanted, it's a bloody lie.
It's a bloody lie. All right. I'm going to come back to you. The next question to me answer after this call on the line is: do you think that Tinubu should now start thinking about lifting the embargo on Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho knowing fully well that we've been seeing the movement between Benin, Nigeria, Talon, Nigeria. Tinubu is visiting. Talon has visited. I'm coming back to you, Mr. Fumilola. Go ahead. Let's hear from you. We called you earlier, but you've called back. Unmute yourself and let's hear from you on our line on the studio number. Go ahead. Okay, you have muted yourself. Any let your mute around pada because we can't hear you if you're talking.
Hello.
I'm going voice in a bedroom voice never bones okay. I'm going a bones okay. I've been mommy while I don't hear it. All right, I think he's dropped. Let's see if he's coming back. All right, let's take him back again. All right. I'm going a bones okay. A bones okay. I'm going. Oh, Nigeria number now is probably coming in and out. All right, while we're still waiting, if he calls back, you've had the question, Mama Katie, as a mother, you know, which you are, Tinubu, does he have that human feelings to release the embargo on Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho and also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case as well? Because we can't leave Igboho and not talk about Nnamdi Kanu. I think what you told me, Momiwa.
Tinubu did not have that human feelings. Do you know why I said this?
I'm listening.
If a man could go any extra length to become a president, and need more on your lorry as a lesson, to go to fish Morogen, Kinafeso. Your body master can run in your tobacco genuine, I genuine, and it's more than go to genuine. Tinubu does not have, if we are expecting, if Nigeria. In short, if Yoruba nation are expecting to have feelings, or that to give Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu the embargo, could be possible?
Okay. Could it work?
In a sense, this is the Talopo Igboho sinu Abamu, Kosheni Tinubu now.
Okay.
Because Igboho saying the truth, Igboho see that all the things are coming. In the legislation, these are the people that set the war up already. So Kina wants some. They know what is happening to Igboho. They know what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu because those people, they are the voice of the simple people. These are the voice of Nigeria. These are the voice of the innocent people in Nigeria. They know that you don't there. They know what you are doing.
Yes. Not yet.
They know that when these people, when Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu will continue in this way, Nigeria will now think what to do, especially when it comes to reach ethnic.
Yeah.
When it comes to big path. And which is these people are saying the truth. Like I said before earlier today, I said something that there's this affair is my friend.
Yeah.
That this man is into. I don't want to.
Don't mention his name. We don't need to mention. Don't mention his name.
Campaign.
Okay.
If everybody knew them that when last year there was a little bit cashless in Nigeria, there is a little bit. Last year after early this year, there is a little bit of cashless in Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you know that this thing happened? This cashless happening only in the east and in the south, not in the north. Not in the north. And this man even told me, he was showing us a man that I have a lot of money. This man is from Northern Park. He said, he told us that is for you guys, so it's not affecting us. You are the grass that we eat. You could imagine. Let's come for a super ego today. Let's come when it comes to sports, come to everything. Have you ever seen any outside person?
Is it because releasing these two individuals, is Tinubu government going to be concerned if these two people are released? Because releasing them and allow them to continue what they are doing, because they are probably not going to stop, but they need to be free and is Bola Tinubu's government concerned? Show what concern? She government in one concern ni.
Concern you. Let us don't go back. We are saying, listen, they are not concerned. They are full of concern. They don't go wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Lagos State. I'm coming to those two individuals that have joined us. Yeah. Okay, and that's Adogon and Alhaji Fatai. Those two individual bodies is still with the federal government, which is still Tinubu government. Because as far as we're concerned, to Buhari hand over all the wahala from Nigeria to Tinubu. So that means that Tinubu no be body than anything. So the two bodies are still with Tinubu as well. Thank you so much, those of you that are still joining us. I will come. Yeah. Okay.
So we should not beat around the bush.
We should not beat around the bush. Okay. All right, Mr. Coco, you have to call in because we can't get you in on the TikTok. I don't know what is going on from your end. Ekwe number, Ekwe WhatsApp number, and that's the only way you can come in because you're not able to come in because we don't know why. It's definitely from your end. Bishop, let's come back to you in Lagos where you are communicating with us. You've been listening to the conversation. Your network was very poor at some point. Let's hope it's good now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I want to say God bless you, the madam that just finished speaking. I don't know why some people still believe that Tinubu is a representative of the masses. A man that came into office, the first day, the only hope of the masses, the oil that can reduce the price of commodity, reduce the hike of that's what he increased and destabilize the country till today.
Hold on, Bishop. Let me play a devil advocate there, Bishop. We know that Buhari said something after Tinubu changed that. But Buhari said that the reason why he did not want to go ahead and do the removal of the subsidy, that APC might lose the election. Is that not the fact that Buhari was the one behind the removal of the subsidy? Because Fashola told us that they are not going to pay for the subsidy again because the subsidy is not captured. Let me put it that way. That's the word that is used. It's not captured in the 2023 budget. So literally, Buhari government removed the subsidy.
Now,
Go ahead, Mama Katie, about mute Lodon. Go ahead, Bishop. All right, what's going on there? It looks like the question. Bishop, go ahead. Oh, that's the problem with part of the infrastructure. Let's come back to the TikTok. Daddy Denix, unmute and let's hear from you while we're still waiting. Hopefully, Bishop calls back because Bishop seems to be. Let's come to the. Let's first come back to the TikTok. Go ahead, Denix.
Yes, sir. I can't tell sir.
I want here.
Happy New Month, you.
Same to you.
I think gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá. Ṣé a rí sá ní gbogbo tó wà nílẹ̀ pátápátá rẹ̀? Tí Yorùbá nation bá lè put a mọ̀ pé a lè sọ pé 100% àwọn tá a ṣe Yorùbá nation tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. Tá a bá lè put 80% tí a ní tá a lè sọ pé a ní because a mọ̀ pé 20% ti fly away. So tá a bá lè gbé gbogbo ara wa pọ̀ 80% yẹn ká papọ̀ sójú kan as one body bá ṣe ń ṣe bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ bí voice wa ti jẹ́ ọkàn tẹ́lẹ̀ ó máa ní impact tó máa pọ̀ time tá a dẹ̀ wà yìí la ní ìdàwọn YSDM kì í ṣe pé kí wọ́n silent wọn ò lè help mọ́tà tó wálẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí ó yẹ at least ẹ kàn máa jáde time to time níbi tá a dé dúró yìí ó tẹ̀ jẹ́ méjì lọ́sẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí kọ́ máa wá sí prógráàmù yìí kọ́ bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ibo báyìí la dé o nǹkan báyìí la need a lè gba orílẹ̀-èdè with paper sumeti we need money a rẹ̀ lè dẹnu pò kówó jáde so time tá a wà yìí a ní time àti waste anything opportunity tó bá ti wá sí tá a bá ti lò ó ọlọ́mọ yẹn ká fail o lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí sí slight mistake ló yẹ ká máa wá ká dẹ̀ kí sínú ẹ̀ any slight mistake tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló yẹ kí Yorùbá nation ká kí sínú ẹ̀.
Okay.
ó lè fẹ́ ká mọ nǹkan dájú bí àwọn ìkejì wa ṣe ń ṣe tó á pé Yorùbá nation ló ń ṣe ẹ mọ̀ jà tọrọ wa Nàìjíríà ti wà ní ogun báyìí wọ́n ti wà ní ogun.
Okay.
ẹ̀ pé a fi sùúrù sí jẹ̀lẹ̀ kẹjọ a fi ṣe ẹ̀sìn pẹ̀lẹ́ lẹ́gọ̀ ẹjọ́ ń gún agbọ́n.
Okay.
kò lẹ́yìn kan tì í wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé a ò serious.
Alright.
tí níta lè ṣe ń sìn níbi tá a dé dúró ẹ̀ tí a bá lè put house wa papọ̀ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ rálì tá a ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ awareness tá a ń ṣe ká mọ̀ sọ pé à ń retí ìjọba tí bàbá yìí fẹ́ ṣe tá a bá ti lọ relax jù títí sí bá lọ turn around àwọn tó ti support Yorùbá nation tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n á gbàgbé bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe lè yín sí opportunity ló yẹ ká lò and then nípa ti bàbá chief ṣe rí tẹ́ bá wọ́n sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tí bàbá president yìí sọ́ngbà tí wọ́n lọ àtàkùn ọmọ ní Lekki tó gate tó sọ́ngbà ó ní kí ni wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ̀.
Okay.
ẹ tún mọ̀ pé téèyàn ti ẹ̀ kú lára wọn ò mọ̀ kò sí tó kàn wọ́n.
Okay. All right.
I'm bọ̀. pé kó gbé báàgò kúrò lọ́wọ́ bàbá kó má gbé báàgò àwa la máa fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀.
Okay.
láyé kó gbé báàgò tí a bá fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ tí gbogbo kan máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìgbà ìlànà pé wọ́n bá a mú ní lílá bẹ̀tí ń sèré pé a sírọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ pé kò gbé báàgò bẹ̀ tá a bá fọ́ọ̀sì Lagos Ìbàdàn Èkó sí Àkúrẹ́ tá a bá lọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ dáhùn within 24 hours ẹ̀ rí pé tóònù yẹn máa jáde.
Tóònù yẹn á jáde ó dà.
pé akọ̀sálẹ̀tì a sọ pé kó tú bàbá lẹ̀ yìí kò lè help wa sà ẹ méjì á tọ́ra wọn. we have to lock something down.
Okay.
to get our aim without that àjẹ́ tí bàbá pẹ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn.
All right.
ẹ ṣe sọ ìmọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lọ àtúnpadà wọlé tán.
All right. Mo ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín Mr. Adeyoung 2020 Govos Frank, I'm coming to you. I don't want to accept it because let me deal with the calls and then I'll come to you. Govos, I can see your message request. Bishop, your line keeps going in and out. Not too sure. Go ahead quickly because your line is fluctuating too much this morning.
Nigerian network. I'm sorry. Now, it simply shows Buhari.
All right.
And the cancer in a into of success. Buhari intelligent. Make him have enough problem with the one he has gotten for so you are coming in as a president, it behooves on you to use your discretion. So you why if that from inaugurate make such a statement? So he anticipates it. I don't think people have time to survive. Right. And they want to go and let public office. They be for all these Babiaka life, people coming them and they give you money. They want to that they thought that and same thing in the public. Now he's telling you the that he hasn't received it. He's telling you that they are going to allow him for every household.
Governor, mute yourself, Frank. Mute yourself from now.
The Nigeria house did not. So, Indians. But we know that Russia has promised and people are falling for these things. God eyes. Hey, if we are serious, we need to do, and we do all those group. They are
all right, Bishop, I'm going to drop you again. We're struggling to get your. I know it's not your fault. It is the mad country called Nigeria, and we're struggling to get your input in this morning or this afternoon. Engineer, go ahead. Let's hear from you. I'm coming to you, Mr. Frank, after this caller on the TikTok. Go ahead, Mr. Engineer. Let's hear from you.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
A very good afternoon.
And I greet everybody in the house. Mr. Koiki,
everybody
I greet you, sir.
We greet you.
Concern, yes, sir. Concern the issue of this our country, I believe President Tinubu. I don't think we know the people we are dealing with. To make it quick, if we are talking of this our Yoruba nation, this sovereignty of Yoruba, sir, if you continue believing that these politicians are going to do anything about it, we'll continue talking like this till the kingdom comes. Look at the Eastern people, for instance. They are doing everything possible, making sure they release their leader, the best they know they can do.
Civil disobedience. Network again. Infrastructure problem in Nigeria. So again, we're struggling with that caller. This is back. Oh yeah, go ahead, engineer.
Now, here we are, Yorubas. Though we have been pushing, our leaders have been pushing with all means they know they can. But I just want us to know that we cannot continue discussing this thing with all these our politicians because they are not ready. I listened to an interview. One of these Eastern House of Rep, a very young guy, I've forgotten his name, is just talking nonsense. And these are the people we are expecting them to come and, lead us in our freedom. These people can never seek for the freedom of our people because they are there for themselves and their family alone. They don't want anything. Masses definitely is going to affect them. And they are not ready to do anything good for the masses.
Okay.
In other words, what we have to do is, if there's anything our leaders can do, Mr. Koiki, for us to fight, to push this thing.
Okay.
Though we don't want war, actually, but there's no way. I'm in Nigeria here, in fact, I'm in Abuja here, as we're talking. There's a lot of Yorubas that don't even have money. They want to leave this town. They don't even have money to transport, to relocate back to where they came from.
Okay.
They are killing people. Here I am. They are killing people every day. Then when we are talking of Nnamdi Kanu or Olayomi son, Majasola, Baba Igboho, sir, it's too far. Let Tinubu come. Let Tinubu give order to release Sunday Owombo, that custom officer that was arrested last time.
Yes.
Owombo is here suffering in DSS custody here in Abuja.
Wow.
Tinubu cannot do that because his condition. Hello?
We're listening. I don't want to interrupt.
Hello?
We are listening to you.
Yes. Yes. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is condition. The power given to me is by condition. Before he's being given that power, there's so many things. It's only the one that visits, the one that we saw, we are saying now. There are so many secret, agreements between him and the Fulani Caliphate that we do not even understand. So these are the things we are seeing little by little. He cannot even give command for them to release that Sunday Wombo. Because I could recall that the guy mentioned his name when that man was doing the live video in Lagos. Then they should see, these are the truck that is stopped trying to smuggle this into Niger and all that. He mentioned Baba Tinubu that. Baba Tinubu, can you see how Yorubas are suffering? He mentioned Baba. So, and Baba knew that this man now is in Abuja, is sick. They are denying him for treatment. No can talk of releasing Imam Asinabi or to lift embargo on Baba Wausha. He can never do it. Just like that, our sister has said, he doesn't have that power to do so. It's only there it's just a camouflage. The man cannot do anything.
He cannot do
so anything. I pray that God should help us out of this country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, engineer. I'm coming to those of you on the line. Let's come to Govos Frank. Now unmute the mic on the TikTok and let's hear your point of view. I'm coming to you, Jaya, Mrs. David, Mr. Shegun Adebanjo. Bear with us. Let's first, speak to the TikTok. I'm coming to you again, Jaya. Go ahead, Frank. Govos Frank, can you unmute yourself? You can. All right. It seems it's not there. Well, maybe it's there. It's probably not picking the message. Let's go straight to the next caller, and then we'll continue with the conversation. Igboho is Bola Tinubu going to have the balls to lift the embargo, or is it not? That is the question on the table. Go ahead, Ijaya.
Olayomi Koiki, Atukalawa Yoruba Nation. We thank you all. Atukalawa Gbaita and Darcy. Gbaita and Darcy. Perspective of slavery and poverty, 11 sort of wow. This politician cannot help you. And it don't show your Konga and Allah. Ojo Imala, Ilamale or Benny. Our community take over, up our board and where is Ghana. Yes. Other Queen Nigeria, what about Queen Nigeria? Forever. Because that name is a company name registered by British in conjunction with European and America as a business name. It's not a country name. Yes, Tabakwi like a break in Junior. Tabawa together, we going nowhere. But I want to know who you're there with. Politicians are called there for. I want to ask you what politicians are there for. Tí aráàlú tá ìbá gbóhùn sókè politician lè jà fún yín àwọn kan máa sá lọ àwọn kan máa dúró àwọn kan sì máa jọ ìwà yes nǹkan sì máa dàrú púpọ̀ tí ì rí nǹkan kan ojú yín jẹ̀sẹ̀ ń lábọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n ní ẹ̀fẹ́ kú má wọ́ọ̀rì ojú yín máa là débi tẹ́ pé kò ní sí kan tó ń jẹ́ kú because gbogbo wọn bá jáde ní state by state wọn ò lè payọ kọ́kọ́ military máa lé wọn wọgbó ni àwọn náà máa use opportunity ẹ̀ láti take over. Ẹgbàdé bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé kọ́lọ́ block ọ̀nà Ìbàdàn láàrin 24 hours ọkọ̀ apá ogbó wọn ni. It's a fight of every one of us. North County. Ẹgbàdé ọgbọ̀gbọ̀ wọn gbọ́dọ̀ dìde ni ojú yín máa là débẹ̀ ẹ má kọjú inú máa bí yín débẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àpò ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń kọjú ẹni kí ló fẹ́ yọ. Ẹgbàdé ẹ máa bá Yorùbá Nation lọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Thank you very much. Ijaya is my name. We love you, Koiki. We love Yoruba Nation.
Thank you so much, my brother. There, Ijaya. There's still more callers. I'm coming to you again, Mama Katie. Let's read some of the comments as well. Mr. Debanjo said, Mr. Koiki, where is SH0W Agbero now? He said when he's doing his full campaign for Tinubu, he said no one died in the Lekki toll gate. When we eventually realized that. Yes, go ahead, Miss David. You're live.
Mr. Koiki,
Ekason, you're live with us now.
Money, Bishop trying to tell us why Tinubu has to act as a president.
Yes.
So by that, when someone say Tinubu or the Shinkokon, one funny condition, then he must be, for him to obey them, he must be a moron. Ori and Latite. Because I want to fully condition, they will never follow any condition. See anybody back for what makes them higher than us. So now you took conditions that you cannot release the people, someone falsely put in prison. Said people that the falsely own governor, the president. So we should know by now that Tinubu is not for us. And the bishop was trying to say that okay, iṣẹ́ burúkú lé àwọn èèyàn lórí tó lọ́jọ́ subsidy tó tó yẹn, and you were saying pé Buhari ti plan ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ fine bí Buhari bá ti plan ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé ohun tó ń lọ síbẹ̀ kò mọ̀ pé kíní yìí máa even torpedo gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn léwu lórí because right now ìlú máa dàrú lé lórí òun ló ti jẹ́ pé káwá dá wa nínú Yorùbá Nation ká máa múra sílẹ̀. Because story about penny, people are to but a to announce the different condition of the near the president in here. So over there was basically 500. There only pushing Kini if you are not wicked. If he is not a wicked person, he's supposed to cushion this thing, like raising owó òṣìṣẹ́ àbí kó ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan tó bá tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ wá gbé sókè nìyẹn nísìnyí ó yẹ kó gbé wálẹ̀ tó bá gbé sí bíi 350 ṣáwọn èèyàn ní máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. It doesn't even care. Kò care. Kò fẹ́ bọ̀ bóyá èèyàn ní àwọn èèyàn àwọn ara wọn lọ́kàn àwọn olùfẹ́ jọba lé lórí àwọn tó ti pátọ́ pẹ̀lẹ́ bí àtìyà. So it's stupid. tó bá lè in place stupidity torí pé ó fẹ́ retain gbogbo pé òun fẹ́ di president ó tọrọ ẹ ni because wọ́n máa yọ ṣọ́kà even African country yẹn bó ṣe ń jà ń bẹ̀ yẹn mo fẹ́ kọ́ kó wá sí Nàìjíríà kọ́ wá fi overrun gbogbo wa ń bẹ̀ lórí wa máa pé then àwọn èèyàn tó sọ pé kí sójà gbàjọba sójà Nàìjíríà tó bá gbàjọba Mr. Koiki Fúlàní ni wọ́n so sójà Nàìjíríà ò lè gba ìjọba we have no way out now but to ká ìtú para wa ká mọ̀ bá ti máa para wa kúrò lẹ́ Nàìjíríà constitution Nàìjíríà bá gbàjọba Fúlàní ni wọ́n. Do you understand what I'm saying now? And if you remain and not keep mute bá ṣe keep mute ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wá ń yà mí lẹ́nu then we remain in perpetual slavery. So bá ṣe máa túra wa regroup pé ká dákẹ́ ká máa ṣe jẹ̀lẹ́ńkẹ́ yìí kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ó pè bọ̀ kò pè tán. We need to now start visiting àwọn nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú ìjà. So you understand me pẹ̀lú an action even if not ìjà action oríṣiríṣi yẹ kó máa lọ. Ẹni tó bá dúró ni kó dúró ẹni tó bá fẹ́ máa lọ kó máa lọ. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ìlú ò kì í ṣe gbà pẹ̀lú multitude torí oríṣiríṣi irọ́ ló máa ń ìjà ló máa lọ. Ẹni tó bá ti mọ̀ pé òun personal gains lòun wá òun fẹ́ máa seek attention sí kókó sí. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn tó rí bí wà dedicated dúró ká mọ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe Mr. Koiki.
Ṣé Tinubu ní bọ́ọ̀lù láti release olóyè Dr. Sunday Igboho kó lift embargo yẹn?
Wọ́n tí ò lè ní bọ́ọ̀lù tí ò bá ń ṣe pé orí ẹ̀ ti dàrú like somebody was saying pé wọ́n ti fún ní àwọn nǹkan tó lè ṣe. Ṣé Buhari ṣé wọ́n fún ní nǹkan tó lè ṣe ṣó follow ẹ̀ ṣó tiẹ̀ follow any rule of law ṣó tiẹ̀ follow constitution so what makes him an hero aláàárín àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ tí òun wá fẹ́ máa ṣe bí dìdìrín ń bẹ̀ yẹn tí ò bá ṣe kò fẹ́ ṣe ní ìkànnì because whatever the case may be ó yẹ kó cut short anybody. Ó yẹ kó make àwọn èèyàn náà àbí ó yẹ kó ṣe yẹn tí ó bá yẹ pé kò ṣe èmi ò believe pé condition kan náà fún un then don deal united ni tó máa fẹ́ máa follow condition Fúlàní ṣé Fúlàní follow any condition ni tó follow constitution tó follow rule of law they were doing what they wanted wọ́n ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n wá débẹ̀ wo ló fẹ́ tún Nàìjíríà ṣe Nàìjíríà wo ló fẹ́ tún ṣe Nàìjíríà tó bá kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ at most 8 years time now wọ́n máa tún dá wò palẹ̀ ni is any same man who want to build a house on a sand.
So that means pé in
you are just wasting his time.
So Tinubu trying to fix Nigeria.
That's all I'm going to say. Tí o bá ṣe ìkànnì, ó mọ̀ mọ̀ bá ṣe.
Ìkànnì, ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni Yawa. Thank you so much. And that's another part. Yeah. Ìyá mi ti bínú tán. All right, ẹ ṣe lè pín padà again. Ìjáyàjá says that people have come out to masses, ìyá mi, and that is not happening now. President can change any condition because he's holding the power. Let's see if this caller is still going to come back a little bit much better. Hello caller, because ẹ ti pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan àgbọ̀n kọ̀tẹ́ ń sọ rárá. Hello caller, ìgbóhùn sókè nìsín. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Rubbish ni Tinubu sọ kò lè ṣe anything.
Okay.
Ó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Okay.
Nìjẹ́ ṣẹ̀bẹ̀ ó ti fún ọ ní how many days?
1 week ni ó ti wà ní countdown báyìí. Yeah, àfẹ́wọ́n tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nìjẹ́.
Mali ó ti wà countdown báyìí.
Yeah.
And now any ministry tó bá kó lọ síbẹ̀ bó jẹ́ kó wá
soldier
ministry ni.
Yeah.
Wọ́n bọ̀ wá bọ́m̀bù Èkó.
Ẹ má má dẹ́rù bàwá kẹ́ bọ́m̀bù Èkó bí ti báwò.
Wọ́n bọ̀ wá bọ́m̀bù Èkó.
Àwọn ọmọ Èkó máa fi gbọ́ yẹn, àwọn ọmọ Èkó máa fi máa gbọ́ yẹn.
Ní bọ́m̀bù ó sọ̀rọ̀ nínú kan. Israel tí mo ti rí ti pẹ́ ni òun ló ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Kẹ̀rẹ́ pé Niger, they have the largest uranium.
Everybody knows that. Yeah.
So the key factor there is that France will lose. Or they will lose. I'm saying pardon. Now, I want to Tinubu pressure.
Okay.
American put at France, I put Tinubu pressure. Koko soja lọ síbẹ̀. Guinea, Mali. Or not to phone like any intervention from any military.
Okay.
I'm attacking you. wọ́n dẹ̀ máa attack Èkó because Tinubu is from Lagos.
Okay.
North ọmọ ìyá wọn ni.
Okay.
Ọ̀ọ́dẹ lọ bọ́ǹbù Èkó ló ń bọ̀ wá bọ́ǹbù. So opportunity ni fún àwa Yorùbá àti Biafra. That's the opportunity. Ṣé Tinubu máa yọ embargo kúrò lórí bàbá wa ti Sunday Igboho àti Nnamdi Kanu.
Ká tutù ẹ̀ dànù.
Lọ́sọ̀ ó mọ̀ sí.
Ó mọ̀ sí.
Ó mọ̀ sí.
Ó dà.
Ó mọ̀ sí.
Ẹ jẹ́ n bí ní ìbéèrè kan kẹ́ tó lọ. Once again, thank you so much to all our.
Àdúrà kan máa gbà á sí pé àdúrà kan máa gbà á sí. Jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi, àdúrà kan máa gbà á sí. Kọ́ gbé gbèsè tó fẹ́ gbé yẹn. Kọ́ lọ invade Niger. Kọ́ lọ invade wọn. Wọ́n fẹ́ yọ army tó wà ń bẹ̀.
Okay, we are getting a lot of report from Niger. It seems even the French government now plan láti bó ṣe fẹ́, I don't know how they're going to do that. Wọ́n máa kọ́ àwọn commandos wọn tó fi lọ yọ máa yẹn kúrò ní presidential palace. I don't know what is going to happen in Niger. We're monitoring that. I've been awake monitoring that as well. But in tí mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín ni pé ǹjẹ́ rò pé is a game that one of Tinubu ṣe chairman of ECOWAS, knowing that this is going to come up, or is it just a coincidence?
It's a game only.
Okay. Because ó ṣe gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi ṣe chairman nínú pọ́ fi ṣe chairman ní kú ẹ̀yàn kó tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan ní chairman nísìn pressure ní sí lórí òun púpọ̀ ju bí okay Mama Keti náà ní is a game ọ̀dà okay is a game ẹ ṣe gan ni
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ọ̀dà ọ̀rà ẹ ṣe lè pe padà again yẹ mo gbọ́ yín.
ẹ máa bẹ́tò ní o.
ọ̀dà wọ́n ní ká máa bẹ́tò nìṣó mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí happy new month ṣé game ni pé Tinubu wọ́n fi ṣe ECOWAS chairman ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ correspondent wa nísàlẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní brief in terms of what is going on in Ekiti State when it comes to Esco Pablo sọ pé is a total game. Unmute yourself, Luther King. Let's hear from you as one of our correspondents that have joined us on the TikTok as well. Presently, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ekiti, where many Nigerians are crying out Tinubu ti sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. Mo mọ̀ pé máa ń gbọ́ rédíò lọ́sàlẹ̀, and you always share some of those voices with us in the platform. Kí ló ń sọ nínú rédíò láàárọ̀ yìí nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tí Tinubu sọ directly sáwọn tó wà nílùú Èkìtì? Ẹ bá a sọ̀rọ̀ à ń gbọ́ yín. Okay, it seems that again network part of the problem. I don't know how people. Okay, Toxi Nix DJ so it's a game as well. All right, go ahead, Luther King. I'm going.
láàmú wa nílẹ̀ lérí láyé àtàláfíà mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá across the world pé wọ́n kú iṣẹ́ ìlú gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe tọkàntọkàn tó ń ṣe taratara wọ́n kú àdúró tì àwa tí ìjọba location for one night tó kù à ń jẹ ní ibi báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìbéèrè tẹ́ béèrè according to radio àwọn radio program tèmi gbọ́ ní àárọ̀ yìí kò rí pé everybody kàn para ní even lórí rédíò àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ tó favour federal government rárá ìbígbọ́ tí wàá wò pé at this time láì pé ọ̀wọ́ ọ̀gán ò ṣetán àti máa sọ pé òkè bóyá ọmọ wọn àbí kankan pé bóyá kọ́ ṣàṣì máa báàkì ọ̀kan tèmi kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé bí a sọ̀rọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bí a bá take action akọ̀nù ń dísì fara wa ni because that is my own akọ̀nù ń dísì fara wa ni because èèyàn mi à ń sọ ń sìn á ní lára àwọn tó sọ pé ọmọ wa ni lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná ẹ̀dẹ́ ká ṣe à ń sọ fún wọn pé the right place tó yẹ ká wà ní pé orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa gẹ́gẹ́ ló yẹ ká wà ẹ sọ pé ọmọ yín ló kàn ọmọ yín nìkan jẹ́ kọ́ ṣe ọmọ yín ló máa túlù ṣe ọmọ yín ló máa ṣe kíní kan adé sọ fún yín under the 1999 constitution kò possible Nigeria ò lè work kò lè work ìfọmọ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò lè work ìfọmọ Igbo.
And all the 351 ethnic groups, 371 ethnic groups, according to the Wikipedia this morning. Yeah.
So wọ́n jẹ́ ká padà sílé tí bàbá yìí náà tí tóun náà bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ hùwà ọmọ Yorùbá dáadáa bó ṣe sọ pé òun fẹ́ tú nàìjíríà ṣe ilẹ̀ yorùbá kò sí kan tó ná bàbá yẹn láti pé kí bàbá yẹn máa wo àwòkọ́ṣe bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ tí bàbá yẹn bá wo àwòkọ́ṣe bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ èmi rí i pé gbogbo kan tá à ń sọ yìí a máa kó lóko ẹrú tó bá lè wo àwòkọ́ṣe bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ so kí bàbá yẹn kò jọ ìyá yìí ti pọ̀ jù ìyá yìí pọ̀ jù.
So in terms of fún wa ni pé àwọn tó wà nílùú Èkìtì, because you're on the ground, you know, I mean we are not in Nigeria but we have our eyes on the ball. Mr. Shagun Raymond, I want you to listen to this because you will be the one to help us to find out why our people in Ekiti State are now probably still concerned or they are less concerned. Say in Motivate again, àwọn tó ń bẹ nílùú Èkìtì within the radio that you are listening to, kí ni reaction wọn in the last 60 days of this government? I know you have done a lot of our video from Ekiti State. We have seen reportage from the petrol station, the gas and everything. But presently, as at a need, kí ni the reason táwọn èèyàn ṣe ń feel pé maybe this government ká fún wọn ní time? What is the atmosphere? Because atmosphere la máa fi mọ bí ìlú bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Kí ni atmosphere? So that Mr. Shagun Ray will now help us, you know, from the perspective of, you know, an intelligent man, to tell us why our people are not feeling that way. Báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel nísìn? You know, let's leave Yoruba Nation now, but báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel on the ground? You know, our correspondent again before we go to Mr. Shagun.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Mo ní báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel? These are the problems in Nigeria. Infrastructure is just as dead as nothing. Báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel nílé ní Èkìtì? Because you are on the ground there. Báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel?
Hello.
Wàhálà.
Hello.
Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo sọ.
Network.
Hey, can't be confused. All right, let's leave. Mo ní báwo làwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ń feel nílé. Mr. Shagun Ray, let's come to you. Our people at home, you've listened to this, our correspondent on the ground. What can you take out of what you have said and what you wanted to add to the input of the discussion? I know you went out, you came back again. Mr. Shagun Ray, go ahead.
Yeah, I went to yesterday, not long ago.
Yeah.
I don't really get what he said about.
Well, in terms of Ekiti State, it says that, you know, the people are probably not happy with what Tinubu said yesterday. You know, Tinubu promised about 500 billion palliative school buses, about 3,000 more. Because we have 36 states. He talked about a lot of things. He talked about 200 million grains. But this correspondent in Ekiti State seems to say he listens to the radio every day, but he's saying that people are not really pleased with the outcome of what Tinubu have said yesterday. Why do you think our people are not pleased?
So the thing is, you know, power belongs to the people. The feeling of millions of people cannot be what one man will feel, especially when that one man is there on the sole premise of greed and selfishness. You know, the bad thing about politics and governance in Nigeria is that our leaders, they are not really our representatives. Tẹ́bá sọ pé èèyàn ò jẹ́ representative ẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ́ representative ẹ̀? The way to máa jẹ́ representative is for us as a group àti ní agreement pé nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ni. Now go and represent us. Since gbogbo wa a lè sọ̀rọ̀ at the same time, ohun èèyàn kan náà máa gbọ́. But ohun èèyàn kan tó máa gbọ́ yìí, ó ní láti jẹ́ nǹkan tí that group then you represent, only that journey got one fair. But these people, they are not representing us. When last did they even have a town hall meeting with the people they are representing to say, this is what I want to. They don't see developed countries, Europe and America, regularly woman town hall meeting.
Okay.
To represent a particular zone or local government in our own language. Meet Pelawinyo. Wọ́n sọ pé okay, nǹkan tá à ń discuss ní government lélẹ́yìí o. ìjọba dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká vote so that wọ́n máa mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa decide. So àwa tajẹ́ people kí la fẹ́, what are we voting in terms of for this topic of discussion? So wọ́n máa decide pé yes a fẹ́ or no a fẹ́. Nǹkan tó bá ti decide lẹ́ni ẹ máa gbé lọ tó yẹ pé mo ti bá àwọn èèyàn mi sọ̀rọ̀ o, àwọn èèyàn mi láwọn ò fẹ́.
Yes.
That no ló dẹ̀ máa vote níbẹ̀.
Okay.
But àwọn èèyàn wa, how many times don't they ever wá bá wa pé kí la fẹ́? No, they don't. The only time they máa bá wa is when they need our vote. Tọ́ba dẹ̀ ti gba vote yẹn, wọ́n lọ nìyẹn. After 4 years, after 8 years, ní gbúrò wọn mọ́. Wọ́n ti lọ nìyẹn. So if the people say they don't like it, àwa la mọ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ tá a ṣe sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí. You have promised us fish and bread for so long. Fẹ́ fish and bread mọ́. Ẹ fi hàn wá ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ kọ́ bakery sí, ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ kọ́ factory sí, táwọn èèyàn ti máa ṣiṣẹ́. We don't want hand-me-downs anymore.
Is Nigeria too big to be run from Abuja by one person? Is it too big?
Yes. It is.
Okay.
It is. So a good example. The police, for example.
Yeah.
When there's a road blockage, Olopa to stop or no. And now you are having a problem with Olopa. Now, who is going to help you in that place? The highest authority, Abuja Loa.
Okay.
You want to have another person, but what? See, Agbara Obati to our there.
Yes. Okay.
There's nothing they will do for you.
Okay.
Even got to buy on the same rank, he has to beg on your behalf.
Okay.
But when you fragment the power,
yes,
and the person you are having this altercation with, 1, 2, but it's not the highest organ, might behave. But at this level, at the ground level, before you get to the highest authority, you go. Even you said you have to be the highest authority to get to the highest authority that can do anything on that matter. And that is why you see that in a lot of cases, they waste life with impunity. With a single to them actually.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come back again to you. I'm just getting the report, Sarah reporter, there is now protest that has begun in Kano as Nigerians march against hardship under Tinubu's government. Let's go back to Ekiti State. Let's see if the network is good with our correspondent on the ground. Kano, à ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti ń protest nísìn. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn èèyàn kankan ti jáde ní Ekiti State, not on Yoruba Nation, they are on Nigerian platform saying, nǹkan lé, ìlú lé, or everybody is just sitting at home and waiting?
Ẹ ṣe gan ní sàrọ̀gá, kò tí ì sí nǹkan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé bóyá àwọn èèyàn jáde síta láti máa protest. In fact, even go hospital gan òṣìṣẹ́ ń bí for like be a week nsìn, hospital gan òṣìṣẹ́ pé everything tó kọ̀ dáradára kalẹ̀ ní. In fact, situation of the country gan kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ yé mi mọ́ because tábàdẹ̀ ń sọ fún wọn èèyàn pé ẹja túyàyà tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa ogun wa tán ni, because to my own view I'm afraid of ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde síta ká protest bí kì í ṣe pé a fẹ́ jà ṣèbí ìwónú wa la fẹ́ fi wọ̀n ọ̀tẹ̀ wọn yẹn á máa bẹ̀rù wá ní ìjọba Nàìjíríà.
Wọ́n bẹ̀rù because wọ́n pa wọ́n nígbà EndSARS, maybe that's why. Mo fẹ́ connect ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́ Mama K. Let me come to you. Our correspondent is saying that near Ekiti State, people are just like, okay, this government is still new. But from the message coming out now in Kano State, we saw that in Adamawa, what you know, Lutibiti Wako, be a palliative for we don't know, but we saw that on Sunday that people were taking and stealing palliative. But in Ekiti State, we are just as calm. We are law abiding. We are omoluabi. We don't like wahala. We don't like protests, especially as Yoruba man that is there. Why should we be disturbing the peace of the land? What is the difference between the North when it comes to issue like this? What we're against Tinubu, or they are just the same thing? They are hungry and they just have to be on the street. From Adamawa, now we are seeing Kano, but in Yoruba land, I saw someone pleading with Yoruba people, do not come out, and probably they will both say, don't let Biafra people push you out, because that is always the narrative again. You know, it seems that when anything erupts in Lagos State, we lock it to the IPOB or the Igbo people. Let me come to you, Mama Katie. Kile rò pé ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ between Kano and Ekiti State.
Like I said, there's a lady who come before said that if we want something good for ourselves, we need to fight for it.
Yeah, that's my beautiful auntie, Miss David. Yeah.
Yeah, that we need action, and even they said action speak louder than voice.
Okay.
Sometimes to go to iṣẹ́ gbogbo kan ní ọ̀rọ̀ tútù máa ń túṣe àbí nǹkan tútù. Ṣé ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀? What is happening in North and Ekiti State? Like this man said, he said on them, yes, people are one. But ilé ìṣẹ́ kan tí Hausa bá ṣe àṣegbé ni, ṣe ní nǹkan táwa Yorùbá bá ṣe kò ń ṣàṣegbé o. And let me emphasize on that in the sense that look at what happened in Lagos. Tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ Igbo àwọn tó pa ní entrance protest yẹn in Lagos. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, tó máa jẹ́ ọmọ Hausa ló wá protest kí wọ́n fáyà wọn. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn, ká lọ ọmọ Hausa kan ló wá protest. Ṣé nǹkan táwọn army ìṣèjẹ́sọ́ máa ṣe? Wọ́n lè ṣe é torí pé fún kí ni army kan tó wà lórí ipò they are Sudanese.
Okay.
And what is happening in Kano State? Àwọn ló ní military. Kò sọ́mọ Yorùbá kankan tó wà ní head of military kankan. Tó bá di kéèmù bàbá àṣìkè tó bá ń sọ èdè wọn, àwọn ará wọn lélẹ́yìí.
Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti di pé ọ̀rọ̀ North and East dé, Hausa ló máa kó wà.
But Monka report again from Sarah reporter, I think this was 17 hours ago. President Tinubu, first week in office, made history in turning a bad situation to worse. Northern Elder Forum, they are very, very advocate. They are not blaming Buhari anymore now. They are saying that, turning the bad. What they used was a bad. So that means Buhari government was just bad. But Tinubu has now made it a worse situation. Is that the reason why táwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ti ń jáde nísìnyí Kánò but nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn tí tọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n ń pè ọmọlúàbí ní ẹ̀mọ̀ pé bàbá wa ló wà níbẹ̀ ẹ má ìdíyẹ ká máa ṣe yẹn ẹ má gbọ́ sí Koiki lẹ́nu ẹ má gbọ́ sí Jàyàjà lẹ́nu.
Iṣẹ́ pọ̀ ọmọlúàbí kankan nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní endsars protest nígbà yẹn ni Yorùbá ń sá fún. Kò sí ọmọlúàbí kankan. Òkè gbà tí Tinubu tó ń campaign tó di pé ọ̀rọ̀ APC tó ti di government of APC ẹjọ́ á rí ẹni tí olú ọmọ ṣe tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe arábì kankan tó wá rẹ́ẹ̀dì bẹ́ẹ̀. For you to understand that na ìjọba wíwì ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. As it is now, it shows that Nigerian military are ruled by the Fulanis. Shows that they are the APC, they are the government, they are the rulers. Our no we are not ruling them. Whatever is going on in the south and east part, Abokimo Empire. Our Fulanis to get military Empire.
Okay. All right.
Because
yeah, that's the message coming out now. Well, so far I don't think so. Okay. All right, let's go back to Ekiti. Because of the network, correspondence where the network keeps going in and out. DJ said Nigeria is too big to be run from Abuja. Waris, to say Biafra and Yoruba diaspora are the one probably diaspora suspend and disrupt importation and exportation. ASAP and suspend the foreign exchange, the pressure will go out. People more to wake up to push back internally. So what he's trying to say is that our last send the Ojasile Mokida they were Bogi 1881, and those of you that are joining us and the quiet listeners that are out there as well. Again, importation important. Did you know that Niger supply 15% of France's total uranium imports? Uranium is critical to the nuclear reactor, which is the lifeline of European economy, especially France. Yet Africans who have these treasuries on the ground, I'm reading from JC Okechukwu on Twitter right now. This is not my own write-up. Our correspondent on the ground in Bomokade. This is a treasury on the ground. Have no reasonable access to nuclear energy. Now, Niger has banned uranium and gold export to France and America about the same time that Burkina Faso has also placed similar ban. I want to go straight to let's see if Bishop's audio is coming out much better because of his network. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me clearly, sir?
Well, if your network is as poor as this in Lagos State, I pity people in Ogbomoso, in Osun, in Ilara Mokun, and all this area. Go ahead, we can hear you a little bit.
Oh, Ọlọ́run ṣeun then. Cherry, rally don't share yìí. If they really, I just want to use the medium to give advice. If they really mean business, they should be ready to face any militia. Kì í ṣe wípé wọ́n máa jáde, wọ́n fẹ́ protest, wọ́n máa gbé placard, ọlọ́pàá pààyàn dànù, wọ́n ṣe wọ́n bó ṣe wù wọ́n. Ẹni orí yẹ ó dilé. Why are people wasting their life unnecessarily? Nigeria does not respect rule of law and does not understand democracy or protest. But if you know you are shut down and come out with the mask and face, the number of the entire Nigerian militia is not up to 1 million. Papa Army àti gbogbo ọlọ́pàá àti gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́. Now, mo fẹ́ sọ kìíní kan kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ wípé the country is a slave master orchestrated. Immediately, the Labour tó sọ wípé they are going on a nationwide strike and no going back. Police called for police meeting. They actually hold meeting. Nigerian police hold meeting how to deal with the people that want to come and protest. Is that their responsibility to deal with citizen protesting? As if they are not part of the citizen suffering out of the transportation hike, fuel hike, and are they not spending naira? Are they not buying food? But because they survived by corruption. So what Igboho for now, they are calling for meeting how to deal with citizens and all that. But when Boko Haram was killing, when these people kill one lady in the north and they burn her alive, they do whole meeting and say, how can we stop this madness? They are not for security of life and property. They are security of the public officers.
Okay.
That's the reason you cannot see any Nigerian police on the road doing checking points, checking, parabolating the area, checking the area. Any Nigerian police. You only see Nigerian police around politicians, around government officials. That's the job of police. And military force. So if these people know the main business, they should prepare and not waste innocent people's lives. They should prepare. These people, they are not up to us.
Okay.
They will beg and run.
All right.
If we really mean business.
Because you have a clear line now, let's get the the view. Igboho freedom. Thank you so much. Akonji say we are waking up. Africa must gain our freedom back. Mr. SH0W, very good. Africa is waking up. Are we really waking up, or we are still sleeping? Time will tell. Thank you so much to those of you that are joining us. Bishop, you were actually giving us the background. Igboho again. I want to come back to that. Do you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, the 16th, let's give him the, I call it a little bit, the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, do you think he's going to release the embargo on Igboho and also the issue with Nnamdi Kanu? Oh my God. Okay, still there. Go ahead.
Are you talking to me, sir?
No, yeah, go ahead, yes.
Okay. That is not glaring. Tinubu is there for the masses. There are some steps he took because those are priority to him. And there are some Yoruba so-called leaders who have been speaking with him concerning Yoruba self-determination. He would have do that. He would have given the underground order that they should let off Igbo. But for some other people to now be reiterating on it, saying that Igbo should beg Tinubu, Yoruba have the way of speaking. It means that they have talked to him, he refused.
Oh,
and then, yes, that's a meaning. It means they have talked to him.
Okay.
He refused. That's the meaning. So they are now saying Igbo should beg him for what?
Okay, hold your thought there for 1 second. Mr. SH0W, looking at it from the international perspective, international policy, foreign policy, do you think that Igboho should be begging the government for his embargo to be lifted or for whatever offense that the government have accused him of? I'm talking to you now, Mr. SH0W.
He doesn't need to beg for anything. He's a warrior and a freedom fighter.
Okay.
He doesn't need to fight for anything. Because he's speaking the mind of the people. He stands for the people. He stands for the freedom and emancipation of his people.
Okay.
The moment he begs, right? The moment he goes down on his knee,
yes,
it means himself, and all the people that he is speaking for and fighting for are automatically enslaved. That is what it means. And I'm sure he knows the implication of that. So he will not bring himself and the whole Yoruba nation to that level where we all fall back to our knees. That means the small victory and the small wins that you have earned over these last few years from this fight, you have lost everything, and you have even taken steps backwards. You are subjugating yourself and your people even more. So you should never beg. Stand for what is right. The people needs to be free. The people needs freedom. The people need their emancipation. And I'm sure the people are with him and will remain with him. You can never beg.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was dealing with other internal issues. Bishop, you've had SH0W, our brother there. What can you add more to that? When we're looking at the issue of Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho's case, I know it's a very, very important, very, very sensitive, because it seems the government of Bola Tinubu, like you said, is just trying to avoid anything to do with Igboho, even though he's in Benin Republic today celebrating the independence of Benin Republic. Go ahead, Bishop.
Now, if he is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, that exhibit the rule of law, he is not God, he is not the law. You should go back to what is the verdict of the court on the case of Chief Igboho and DSS.
Okay.
And upheld what the court said.
Okay.
And not be jettisoning court order and be doing things on their own way. If he is not the law, if Nigerian president is not the law, I believe, because I have Nigerian constitution in my house, all these attribution and power rated and given to Nigerian president, they are not all in the constitution of Nigeria. They are all exaggeration of people. Exaggeration of people as a result of impoverishment and people mass buried in corruption and fear. Once one president did that and goes scot-free, nobody punishes or calls such a person. Another person that comes to office believes that he can do and undo. No, go and read the constitution. All power is not given to the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria now. Federal Republic of Nigeria can be summoned by the House of Assembly, not the shenanigans of the Buhari during his regime, and he has an attorney general defending him, and now he's going scot-free. The House of Assembly that are pet babies, that once they leave like that, they settle them and say, just forget about it. So they are running Nigeria as if they are playing games between the hide and seek game. So that's the jello. That's the way that's where that language came from. Jello.
Wow.
So you can do and undo. They don't obey the law. That's it. So it's not that the constitution gives such a power like that to the president. It is a corruption and arbitrary use of power and no check.
All right. So
Buhari can be arrested now.
So
Buhari can still be arrested now. But who wants to go arrest him?
Well, nobody. I don't.
Even the case that we are in ICC, what is the work going on it? You see that some Yoruba will be pleading and say, "Ejashi is no." It's a lie. All those things is a lie. All those things is a lie. They have no intention to do it, and we should be able to let it go. Why would somebody do such a kind of thing? Even he himself, when he wants to leave government, he's afraid of his life. He started asking Nigerians for forgiveness. What else can people know? Why are we people like this? That's why the white people look at us like animals. Right. Because such an idiotic thing is not happening in their society.
Right. And I'm sure
you want them to give visa. You want them to give you visa, give you people visa to come to their own land, to come and corrupt their place. No. They will say, stay in your place. Animals.
Hey, Bishop, do
you blame them?
All right. The question is, Adigun Sunday say, if Igboho begged Nigerian government, then we lost everything. Do you agree with that?
That's practically truth now. How will he beg for what? It is somebody that offends that begs. If he offend anybody,
all right.
Only and because of that, he want to go and kill him and kill people in his house. So he's a government of killer.
All right, let's go to Ekiti State. Our correspondent, it seems that the network is a little bit better now. Ekiti, Mokiwa, and the rest of you, it is still a live communication here. In Ekiti State, you're giving us the inside, of what is happening from people calling into the radio station. Ṣáwọn èèyàn wa l'Ekiti, ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ṣì ń gbọ́ pé Olóyè Igboho ó wà ní Benin Republic, àbí àwọn gan tẹ́ rántí pé èèyàn kan ń bẹ tó ń pè ní Olóyè, because every time we remember Olóyè, mo kẹ́hìn tẹ́ wà lórí Mixella, mo fẹ́ lé ní mo ti gbàgbé yín tán, but I'm going to recognize you just shortly. But we remember Olóyè from these. I actually was doing cleanup of my laptop. It's been playing out in the last couple of days. I've been struggling with it, so I was doing some cleaning out, and I came out that on my desktop I actually have a very beautiful video of these Igboho. Is the love still too much? Ni Ekiti State, Moke Intewa Lori Mixella, Comrade Plan B. You also went on to say ECOWAS that is watching us suffering in the West Africa madness. Also, to those of you that are there, good morning. I'll come back again to you. Let's go to Ekiti State. Ekiti gave us that powerful, most important rally that we've ever done, in Yoruba land coordinated by Ìlànà Ọmọdúà under the leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn ará Èkìtì tẹ̀ ṣì rántí èèyàn kan tó ń pè ní Ìgbòho? Apart from Baba Ekiti and the rest of you that are campaigners, but when you listen to radio, I'm talking about the message tó ń jáde lórí radio because ìyẹn la máa fi gauge ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ṣì ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho àti pé kí ló ń sọ gan nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni sà, kí n bá gbàgbé pàbí ibi tí ẹ lọ yẹn, màá kọ́kọ́ dárúkọ bàbá wa kan, wọ́n pe bàbá yẹn ní ọjà Arógundádé, ó máa ń wá sórí Fresh FM láti wá ṣe program. Mo rí i pé bàbá yẹn nìkan is the only person tó ṣì ń dárúkọ bàbá Ìgbòho ṣá, tó ń dárúkọ rẹ̀ pé ohun tí bàbá yẹn ń jà fún is the best thing tó máa ń pariwo ọ̀gá all the time ló máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀pá bàbá yẹn. Mo máa ń gbé kúlòsì fún máa yẹn anytime the doctor anytime tí bá ti ń gbọ́ program ẹ̀ mo máa ń gbé kúlòsì fún. Bọ̀ ọkọ tí mo tún wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ọmọ Yorùbá ìgbà mi mo ní ìwà wa ti pé máa ń tó lọ mò ń gbọ́.
Hey, network o tutu gbé oṣù wa.
Tó bá dé pé operation tó jáde lọ́jọ́ tí bàbá visit Ekiti.
Hey, network. Our correspondents in Ekiti State, infrastructure is a big problem. I can't borrow on lórí data, but they're not proper. Anyway, let's come back to Bishop because we're struggling with our. Before I let you go, Bishop, táwọn Yorùbá tí wọ́n wà nílé ọ̀yìn wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, you follow what is happening in Lagos State. Okay, o ti padà, yeah, go ahead.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n náà bínú kọ̀ọ̀kan ló já. So now ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá máa jó lọ mò ń bẹ lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ olówó affect nípa. As at now mi rò bóyá ó ní anybody tó yẹ kó máa against bàbá yẹn, but ìgbà míì tá a bá jáde síta nǹkan táwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ òun kì í máa ń múnú wá dùn. A máa sọ pé ìgbà tí bàbá mọ̀ pé àwọn ò ní agbára wọ́n ṣe wá ń ṣe kíní kan wọ́n ṣe wá láì ó máa ń fọ́ mi lórí ìgbà míì mo máa ń jà láti ìgboro ni mo máa ń jà wájú mo máa ń bá wọn jà kan di pé ẹni tó ń jà fún yín ṣé ìyà ń jẹ bàbá yẹn ni ṣebí ẹ̀yin nìyà ń jẹ èmi àtẹ̀yin nìyà ń jẹ náà ṣebí òkè ìjọba tẹ wá tẹ̀lé sí àdéhùndé erigé ní ìsìn kí ni achievement yìí ṣebí ọmọ tí wọ́n lọ wọ́n máa rán lọ iléèwé ní Amẹ́ríkà lọ́wọ́ máa òkè wọ́n ṣe ìkírísì school fees ṣebí èmi àtẹ̀yìn là á jọ máa jẹ ìyá ẹ̀ àwa là ń sanwó iléèwé ọmọ àwa là ń san tax àwa là ń san gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí mo ní náà as at now ó ti ń lọ sí 4 months náà tí mo ti yabẹ̀ last kí ló kọ́ sí ẹ̀ káàsì gan ti ju owó tí mo gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù lọ tí wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ìjọba ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe kankan fún mi tí mo fi lè máa sọ pé òkè mo ń wà.
All right. Then what sort of Bishop? Bishop. All right. Bishop, report is coming out again as I'm speaking to us right now. There's a lot of pressure going on in Senegal. Another African country is engulfed in protests and clashes. Riot has broke out in Senegal after the detention of an opposition leader. That is coming up as I speak to you right now. Is it breaking news? I've just double checked it on Twitter because I picked it up on Instagram. As I speak to you right now, let's see if I can give you what is happening.
Крупное столкновение после того, как лидер оппозиции Усман Сонко был обвинен в мятеже, а его партия распущена. Власти также ограничили интернет-услуги, чтобы противодействовать тому, что они называют
and that is coming in a language I believe in Russia. Because this sprinter team is operating from Russia on Twitter, and we know that the West might not probably be picking it up. After Niger, Senegal became the scene of popular protests against the colonialists. Following the protests, there's also a Twitter fight between the media in the West and the media in Russia. That is another game that is being played. Before I forgot, Bishop, manifestation, Devant, Ambassador, do Senegal, that is going on right now. So that is going on as I speak to you right now in Senegal, where French flags are burning in Senegal. Looks like people really don't want to be controlled by the invaders. Bishop, I don't want us to go that side first. I want us to come back to Olayomi Igboho. You've had our correspondent in Ekiti. Are you disappointed that Ekiti people that gave us that message of this again? Is there no more love for Igboho in Ekiti, or what is actually going on? Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? One minute, Mama Kate, why any network to that Bishop network and go like somebody with the booker. Bishop, go ahead before I let you go. You know, is there love still there in Ekiti for Igboho from Ekiti State, or the love is diminishing quickly and they're probably loving APC government?
That, let me tell you the truth. Every Yoruba love Igboho. Every Yoruba people love Igboho, love Chief Igboho. But one thing is this, our people, they are in slavery. Their mind has been captivated with fear. You will see an elderly person going to warn another elderly person that I've seen your son, I've seen your daughter following this Yoruba nation jamboree thing. Please be careful, warn him to apply wisdom, because the Nigeria government is all. You see, the problem is the generation of these babas that are still in front of us. Some set of them who captivate government of Nigeria, and they captivate government of Nigeria from the youth, from their youth.
Okay.
How many years old is Gowon when he became Nigerian head of state?
Like
how
Bode,
many
like
years
Bode,
old
like
is
Bode
Buhari when he became Nigerian head of state?
Okay.
They were all youths, and they hijacked government from all these Baba, Awolowo and co that meant well.
So they are now scared that we want
And
to hijack the
people,
government as well.
We are not even hijacking government from them. We are asking for our legitimate inalienable rights. Right? That if we are denied, we are less than human.
Okay.
Inalienable rights.
All right.
What did those children at Lekki Toge, what did they ask too much that they killed them? They said, tell police not to kill us again. And they killed them. They killed them for asking to leave.
Okay.
See, I don't want to talk too much.
All right. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so
because,
much.
I've seen some distance. What's going to happen in this country within few months? I've seen some distance, but it's not food for public consumption.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that for public consumption. Let's leave that for now.
I pray that the step Tinubu is taking to go and invade Niger should be successful. Right. Nigeria will be consumed within 1 week.
All right, we don't want it to be consumed because a lot of people are saying
that trap.
All right, let me let you go, Bishop, because I can see that you're already boiling. I'm coming to you, Mama Katie, but let's hear from these our brother first.
Dadu, I live in this zoo, Babu. I destroy you.
Well, that is Zazu was upset, some few weeks back or months. He was arrested. He's been released on bail. You don't know what is going on again, but he actually said this again.
Zazu, I live in this zoo, Babu. I destroy you.
Mama Katie, we have 25 minutes to the end of this program, so at 4 o'clock we're going to take a short break. I might come back later on for the late night conversation, but I realized that we've done 4 hours because the Instagram went off after 4 hours, so we've done more than our normal usual 3 hours. Thank you so much. Mama Katie, before you go, this will also be your roundup as well. I'm going to come to Denix, Mr. Shegun. Go ahead, Mama Katie, and then so that we can then start winding down. Go ahead.
Yeah, like what you just said and what that man said, from my own perspective concerning who Yoruba. Do you know one thing that I want Yoruba people, especially called Odua? There are some things that we need to know in life that Tabafa King Kondafuwa. Suru Leto. This guy said, I live in a zoo, I'm a bamboo. We are in the zoo, true. We are in the bamboo.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. The other man said, look at what happened in the north, whereby they killed a man. I watched the video also on Facebook. I saw the video on Facebook also, whereby a man was born alive.
I want you to watch these. No, you can't say it, but let's listen to these. These was probably about 2 years ago. After so many deaths in Benue, you thought maybe there will be peace. Let's listen to this together, and I want you to respond to that.
Take over, Jesus, take over. We are tired of this pain. Father, take over. We are tired of this pain. Take over in Nigeria, Lord, take over. Take over in the water, God, take over. We cannot do this on our own. Father, take over.
Do you think we cannot do it alone? Father, take over. This video, I mean, I can't show you. It's very graphics, you know, because the music was going with so many people that were butchered in Benue State. Well, your heart I love me. Well, me. I mean, I've had this video for a very long. I can't even play it during my program because they will shut down the, my social media account. But I just thought about it. Do you think that Jesus will come and take over, or what's going to happen?
Sir. We are the Jesus by ourselves.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. God said we should walk. Okay.
Our one is destiny.
If we believe that God is coming down from heaven to help us, no. Even God said, help those who have themselves.
Hey, but maybe you didn't hear what this woman was saying. Let's hear the last 30 seconds and then you respond.
We cannot do this on our own.
We cannot do it on our own.
Take over.
Take over.
Jesus, take over.
He said, Jesus, come take over. Mama, 1 minute, so that I can go to Shegun Ray. I want us to manage the remaining time. So what you're saying is that, Jesus is who we are, Muhammad is who we are, our tradition is who we are. We must rise up and start asking the right questions and action.
So please don't fight our right. This is our right. Okay, man, Pogo. There is this music also that I was very new to. Even we were listening the way my father was playing that music. This is the music. So I think the musician name was one Ojo Ade.
Okay.
And it's an old school musical. I think this music we should be around 80s then.
Okay.
So,
right.
And the man was even saying something about government then.
And
I want to ask this question to the audience and to the people who are listening to me. I've been hearing that God, Jesus should take over from how many years?
Okay.
God have already taken over us, but we should make a move for that takeover. We have to make a move by ourselves. God have already gave us the wisdom now. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me start coming to my brother, but I think Bia Tebagbo voice. I don't know whether it's the right track that you wanted, but maybe it's the same person. Evangelist Lenita and Sonia Abi. Oh yeah, yeah, bad idea. Any suru.
Àṣegbé máa sí láyé o, bàbá o. Àṣegbé máa sí láyé o, yèyé o ìgbẹ̀yìn ní kóró. Ènìyàn máa gbé wèrè pé kó pẹ́ títí kó fi kàgbàdo. Ènìyàn bá ti gbìn òun lọ́ máa ká dandan.
Ìntàbágbìn la máa ká. Mò ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín padà. A máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá mi Ṣẹ́gun Dennis. Mò ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun, give us your closing remark. I've been able to entertain you with some of our old school and the new school, which is a zoo. I love him so much. He's saying Nigeria is a zoo. Thank you so much, Larry Lamino. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun Ray, your closing remark on this afternoon conversation. It's been a long one. We've talked about almost everything. Your closing remark.
Yeah, that music you just played now is very old school and just.
Jẹ́ pé kí n tún fi sí fún 30 seconds. Ó yá, ayé ká tún jọ gbọ́ kẹ́ wá respond. Èmi á jèrè tèmi, ẹ̀yin náà jèrè tiyín. Gbogbo yẹn ló ṣèlú wa, ẹ̀ jèrè iṣẹ́ yín. Ẹgbọ́n sókè, wọ́n ní old school ni Evangelist Ojoade ló kọ́.
Yes. So what if you religion, what if you blind the world? And because of religion, we are not rising up to do what we need to do as a people.
Okay.
And so far, God will take over. Jesus will take over. Àtijọ́ ọ̀la ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pray. Mo lọ sí night vigil as ọmọ tó ń mú dání lọ́wọ́. So if we have been praying since that time, kí lè ṣe wa gan? Ó kìkì tí ẹ̀ lè ṣe wa. Kí la ṣe náà tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tọ́nà ní gbàdúrà kó change Nigeria. Ọlọ́run tá à ń gbàdúrà sí ní Nàìjíríà ṣó yàtọ̀ sọ́nà tó ń gbàdúrà sí l'Amẹ́ríkà àti Europe ní tí gbogbo tó ti wà developed. Kílẹ̀ wá tá a ṣe tó tẹ̀lé tó bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. So kò sí lọ́wọ́ Jésù mọ́, kò sí lọ́wọ́ náà mọ́, ìgbà ìgbà prayer.
Okay.
Yẹ ká má deceive ara wa.
Ká má deceive ara wa.
How many millions of people ló máa attend all the different camps in Nigeria? This one every convention, every month, every year, every kini kan. Millions of people will gather and pray for 3 days, 7 days. For how many years? If something is not working, a madman Lobama shade the same thing over and over and over. I'll be expecting a different result.
Eshigoni, thank you so much.
We need to. I need that to change tactics. As a people, we need to rise up. It's not about prayer or a drag on a lay. We need to rise up and do something.
Bí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tẹ́ni yẹn kọ ẹni sọ ẹtú gbọ́ lẹ́ǹkan sí ké tó jẹ́ kí n rápọ̀. Ó ní father take over bí ẹ̀gbọ́n dáadáa lẹ́ǹkan.
Father take over. Kí Jésù bọ́ sísàlẹ̀ kó wá ṣe kí ni? Say father to take over in other countries that they have systems that are working. Okay. It's not like the country to only problem. They have problem. But the basics are taken care of.
The basics are taken care of. Eshigoni. And I
really, in closing,
yes.
As a government, this one where our presidents don't go. Care has to be taken. Because Sherry and Wontowa in Europe, America, like somebody said, game new is a very big thing.
Again, capital letters. Game.
If you are not careful, only trap that is sent Siwaju.
Hey.
It's just like a game of chess.
If
you cannot think 10 moves ahead of them, before you realize yourself, you're already inside the trap.
Hey.
Libya. Mama Gaddafi.
Yeah.
That country was a good country.
One of us saw found more red, but nísìnyí gbogbo ti dàrú.
Yes, ìlú ti dàrú sí.
Hey.
Can Libya continue on the path to war?
Yeah.
Well, àwọn náà máa contest ní fún world power.
Oda, ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. So, come very, very careful.
Hey, Tinubu, wọ́n ní kó wà careful. Mo ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín àwọn mi David. Kọ́ máa tì wá sínú wàhálà. Àwa kan fẹ́ wàhálà ẹ̀ kó lè tètè jẹ́ kó yá náà. Ẹ ṣe gan Ṣẹ́gun Ray. D-Ray, if you are still there, Denix, your last 30 seconds. Go ahead quickly. Let's hear from you because I got to go now. There's now pressure at the background I need to attend to. Oh yeah, quickly, Denix, if you're still there. Okay, I'm not sure Dennis is still there with us anymore. Luther, Ekiti, your final 30 seconds before I take the last 30 seconds from the last two callers. Oh yeah, boss, okay. Yeah.
Olóṣèlú kan tó jẹ́ past governor ní Ekiti state níbàyí.
Any suru, Mommy or David.
Am I on now?
Any suru, yeah, you're on, but any suru. Not yet. Any suru. I feel like I got to Ekiti town. Yeah, boss, okay. Ekiti.
92 billion naira ló sọ pé òun ti fi tún hospital ṣe. Hospital tó dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n fi 92 billion naira tún ṣe.
Yes.
Kò mẹ́tọ̀ pẹ̀lú private hospital kan tó wà ní Adó Ekiti níbàyí. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé òun fi 92 billion naira kó fi tún hospital ṣe. Hospital tó bá fi 92 billion tún ṣe ní orílẹ̀-èdè ó yẹ kó lè mẹ́tọ̀ pẹ̀lú ti Amẹ́ríkà. Wọ́n ti mú mọ́ pé ìtàn aṣọ nípa everybody.
Bí ó sì ń ṣe lọ́wọ́.
Ìtàn sọ nípa Awólọ́wọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìtàn sọ nípa Abíọ́lá náà tó tún ṣe ìdàkejì.
Wọ́n á fẹ̀jẹ̀ sínú omi tutọ́ fi fún ìjáde.
Àwọn politician ni. Ó yá ẹgbọ́n sókè 30 seconds Mrs David àti fẹ́ máa lọ pressure ti wà lẹ́yìn mi gan níbí.
Bó tilẹ̀ kò fẹ́ sọ ni brother wa náà orin tó play yẹn. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń ka Bible àti ìwọ Ọlọ́run wọ́n ń ka upside down. Kò síbi náà ti sọ́nu Bible tọ́lọ́ ní kékeré káwọ́rọ̀. Kò síbi kan ti even àwọn ọmọ Israel tó wà ní oko ẹrú tó sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n máa jáde tó wà ní ìlú Babyloni. Ó náà máa jáde lé yọjú báyìí. Until lọ́dún yẹn tí àwọn kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pray tó ń dẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀. If you do not act, you remain on that spot. So táwọn èèyàn wá wọ́n kó máa pe Jésù láti bí ìdọ́là Ọlọ́run ò ní sọ̀kalẹ̀ láti ọ̀run tó bá fún yín ní instruction tẹ́tẹ̀lé tó fún yín ní samples tẹ́tẹ̀lé then you remain on the same spot for life because inú Bíbélì yẹn náà ni mo ti wọ́n pé ó ní I have given you the king of all arise and contend with them. Do you understand? Kò ní kẹ́ jókòó sílé òun máa bá yín contend arise and go and contend ló máa kì í lẹ́yìn lẹ́tì máa ṣẹ́gun so káwọn èèyàn yóò turn nǹkan upside down. Wọ́n lè tí wọ́n bá wọ́n kọ́ lọ máa jókòó sí church kí àmà jẹ́ wọ́n báyìí wọ́n sáré lọ sí church it is well wọ́n á bára wọn bẹ̀ ṣé bọ́n ti ń bára wọn bẹ̀ sí wọ́n ń bára wọn náà wọ́n bá wọn bára wọn the Ọ̀yọ́ state government àti yọ owó can you see the wickedness of these people and my people are still looking at them àti yọ owó nínú owó tó ń sọ fún àwọn èèyàn nínú situation tó wà yìí. Mr. Koiki
ó ń bá wọn tọ́jú ẹ̀ ní pension wọn ni ó ń bá wọn tọ́jú ẹ̀ ní.
Can you imagine? How can you do that? They are wicked. And these people are playing chess with these wicked people. Waiting for God to come and save them. From where? Heaven help those who help themselves. Brother, if you do not rise up, you die on the ground. Thank
you so much. Well, that is and the last caller will be Ijoba Italo. Once again, we heard about some old school music here, and one of them was Evangelist Ojuade. What by Alayeje? Once again, this is how far I can go. I wish we can go further, but we've spent. I didn't realize that we've done 4 hours until Instagram went off, and I'm like, wow, we didn't start early on Facebook. Emma Binu, you missed out on the Star Radio UK. Like I said, our Facebook, one of our accounts continued to be having issue with Facebook. We have now been told that 59 days we can't go live on it, but that is the Koiki Media Dudua. We're still live on Koiki Media and Koiki Media Dudua page, but the account 59 days have been suspended. We will keep our TikTok going. And we will also keep the Instagram going. We are running the backup Instagram as YouTube as well, which is the WD76. Makes Good is there. 4 of you are there. It doesn't matter even if it's one person. We'll try to make sure we turn it on more now, while we also say to those of you that are 41,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel to help us continue to make sure that we are still live. If you're looking for me, you will find me at Twitter I'm constantly running my Twitter, Instagram. I'm there every day. Back up on the community on the YouTube. I'm always there. So there's no way you will not be able to know. The only thing is I can't give you exactly what time I come live. I will be trying tonight. I couldn't do yesterday. I was a little bit. I sat here throughout yesterday. And after that, I was still spending another 2 hours. So when I go off, I was still sitting here attending to calls, your messages, emails, and other personal issues that got to do with my own family as well. But apart from that, I spent most of the time with the Yoruba Nation conversation. Whether I'm on air, off air, people wants to talk. People wants to ask questions. And every now and then we're trying to respond. If you have sent me a message, I've not replied back, be patient with us. I am the only person. I don't have secretary. My team are far away, so they can't be helping me to monitor my messages. I have 2 mobile phones where you guys send message to. Thousands of messages are there. Info@Koiki Media. If for those of you that wants to send an email as well. And also, as we say, Babawa Bamekola say, all prayers by Nigerians without industrial economics development projection is ungodly. Check it out. I also pinned something you said earlier that I picked up, and I was like, all pray. No, that was not that one. You said something that Jesus never thought of Nigeria during his lifetime. I'm wondering how he would come and take over Nigeria, and I'm sure you are responding to today's powerful music.
We cannot solve this on our own. Jehovah Jacob. We cannot solve this on our own.
We're going to play the anthem and we're going to be going in a minute. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Please do not call anymore. The program has ended. We're not taking any more calls. We gotta go now. There's a pressure I have to attend to behind now. I have other things to attend to. Tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ òdàdé bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Thank you so much to every one of you that contributed and every one of you that were just quiet listeners. Continue to monitor how the situation will come at the appropriate time. Shout out to Aziz, shout out to my beautiful mother and every one of you, especially to my family for enduring, my wahala, as we say. Thank you so much. We again say to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, release the embargo on Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho and also release Nnamdi Kanu, and there might be a bit of peace at least in the region. Apart from that, the sit-at-home continue while the Yorubas would think of the next move if the embargo is not released. But for now, we hope diplomatically it will do so, even as many of you say it might not. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí o, mo fi ti àwọn onílẹ̀ kíyín, mo fi ti Jésù kíyín, mo fi tànàbí kíyín. Orúkọ mi ni Olayomi Koiki. Èní á máa jẹ́ the 1st of August 2023 as we continue our quest, inalienable right to self-determination. Have a very good afternoon. Bye for now.